Yo.
Yo, let's make some tears. See, it's funny because it could mean tears, like crying tears. Like we're all gonna be sad.
Absolutely.
You gotta kill your babies, you gotta give up something you love. Every time we rank some tears, we make some tears, we rank the tears. Speaking of tears, we're Easy Allies. Patreon.com/Easy Allies. This is our $15 and above suggestion squad.
The mic is muffled.
The mic is muffled.
What?
Who muffled my mic?
Yeah, see, this is the same issue you were having yesterday.
Muffled.
Default microphone.
What's the default microphone?
Did you switch to something wrong?
Bad mic is bad. If you want to join that suggestion squad, I mean, if they can hear me, I can get the info out. I can tell people what's up.
Oh,
$50.
it's because they plugged in the webcam.
Change.
We gotta tell people to stop, unplug it before they. So I think it.
Yeah, that was what I did for Cup of
this
Jones.
one.
If you want to,
Check it a mic.
Try now.
I try to sound as good as I can here at Easy Allies. If you want to hear me sound bad, check out the latest episode of Cup of Jones, which was public, which you can see in the Twitch archives there.
Check it out.
It's like having my ears clean.
Yay! What's up, everybody?
Oh my gosh.
What's up?
Sweet.
Thanks. So much.
I saw somebody like very technical complaining about how bad just how audio is handled on PCs and Windows. Just it's insane.
For $15, you can choose how we're going to argue with each other. Is basically the summation. Whether it sounds good or not, it's the fact.
I'm about to hop over to the other room because I've got a Metroid script to go through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's got some shit to do.
So, but
Get to work, bud.
If it's, if I get through it quick enough, I
I'm
might
excited.
be here for something. But...
Sure. It's gonna be exciting to hear what Blood hears from the other room and gets upset about.
Right.
It's like, what? We're like, uh-oh.
But Huber's here.
We poked the
Finally
bear.
got Huber, baby.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah. Got him.
If the Dodgers had won last night, I wouldn't be here. But they lost.
Oh. Bittersweet.
They're still in it, though.
Bittersweet that we have.
There's a game tonight, but I'm okay missing it.
Nice.
They're out. Thank you for the reset.
Thank you.
So I'll see you soon.
Well, keep the couch
All
warm
right.
for me. Nice.
Let's get into this. What's first?
I overheard what's first, so I'm excited. Talk about emotions.
So I think the lists are all the ones that you pick in Slack, so you should technically know what all of them are.
Well, they're suggestions,
Yeah.
It's like, I like the law of Damiani, where it's like, we say, like, hey, that one looks nice, and Damiani, has the freedom to be like, no,
All right.
it won't make good entertainment.
Uh-oh, Blood has to chime in.
Before we get into the tears, Jones, when you clean up, you put furniture in front of power outlets.
Fire hazard.
Here we go.
Oh, is it?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna
Plug
move that
rolls.
so I can plug my laptop
The
in.
studio has narrowly
Here we go.
avoided destruction.
Plug burn.
Doing good, Jones.
I like that I vacuumed, mopped,
doing good.
organized the other room,
Blood
and
noticed
restocked the
nothing.
fridge,
Blood noticed
but I
nothing.
moved one piece of furniture in front of an outlet,
It's a major fire hazard.
and that was it.
Yep.
That was it. I mopped,
You're only known
I appreciate
but I
it.
moved a
See
bit of
any that
furniture.
stuff, but
Almost
Gotta do it on stream. Gotta burn. Should I bring it up later? Gotta burn him on stream.
Chat,
Yeah.
give Jones a round of applause.
Because he
Yeah.
moved furniture. The Blood actually told me to move. Because I kept it underneath the shit. It was perfectly secure underneath the desk. And Blood's like, what's with this thing that you brought in? I'm like, I just put it over there. Do you want me to move it? He was like, yeah, what's it doing? I can't sit at that desk. I was like,
Poor Jones.
you sit at that other desk. I didn't know you need. I'll
Doing
move it
his
for
best.
you. Didn't move it to the right location.
I didn't want to bring
It's
it
like the end of Super Troopers, where he's like, it'd be more feng shui if you moved it over there.
Love Super Troopers.
Hey, yeah, I didn't want to bring it up, Jones, but I almost broke my neck coming in here on the way in. You polished that floor so heavy.
A little too clean,
Another
Brandon.
Super
Yeah.
Troopers reference. Good
Slipping.
wax job, Rook. Enough about Super Troopers. I know what this is. I'm ready.
Let's go.
All right.
Kick it off.
Our
Excited.
first tier maker comes courtesy of James.
Thank you, James.
One
I have
sec.
2 strong opinions for this.
You are going to be doing
Ooh.
Pixar
All right, we're opening with my
films.
strong opinion right now. Okay.
Okay.
S tier, no matter what, I will not hear any other
excited, yeah.
takes. Coco.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
S.
baby.
S.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
S.
easy.
No exceptions.
I said it on
Yeah.
Twitter. I said it on Twitter after I
Yes.
saw it, and somebody replied, and they were like, "Yeah, you're saying that now because it's the hotness, but you won't say
Nope.
that in a year
Nope.
or two."
No,
Nope.
that's a
No, that-
master.
Uh,
Wait,
Easy S.
don't we go in order?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Easy as
This is your first time.
That's all I wanted.
I mean, you tried it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Take it from here.
Hubert, calm the fuck down.
go,
Law and
go.
order in this place. We have some law and order here.
I just wanted that.
Thank God.
the
Brad's
good
back
news
from jury
is-
duties. Thank God there's gonna be some
I
more.
think I revisited like all. Actually, I have never seen The Good Dinosaur, which sucks.
You know what?
Jones,
Hey,
we
man.
just fucking talked
Okay,
about law
I
and
got a
order.
strong
Go in
opinion
order.
about Good Dinosaur. Just to put it out there, I want to have a strong opinion about Good Dinosaur.
Brave,
When
I
we
think,
get
is
there-
one of my least favorite.
One of my
Same.
least favorites.
I liked Brave.
Same.
One of my least.
I don't. I could harp on Brave for a long time, but I just don't. That's just my vote.
One of my least.
Sell
I
me.
just- oh.
Sell me.
I think there might be a lot of people that really like it. so I
If
don't
you
wanna,
could
like,
change your fate,
I don't want to dump on.
It was,
would you?
It was just. I thought it was I thought she was a great main character.
True.
So strong,
True.
fun. It was. Maybe because I saw it a couple of years after it actually came out. I have no expectations. But for me, it was a lot more.
A lot of people are saying C. Would you be okay with a C, Don?
Yeah, sure. Why not? That seems fair.
See.
Bugs Life.
Bugs Life's like a C or D.
You about to say D?
I would say
Yeah.
D. Sure.
Yeah.
Dude, Bugs Life does not look.
Yeah.
I saw it like 6 or 8 months ago.
That was one of the only things I had going for it back.
Ants
Yeah,
versus
now
a
was that
Bug's
it looked
Life.
good.
Remember that?
Bugs
Yeah.
Life, yeah. But it's just you can see the formula. It's pretty cookie cutter for Pixar.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Giving a Pixar movie an F feels so bad, but
I think-
no D.
I think D.
Bugs Life, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Cars 3?
That's Cars 3.
B.
Cars 3's B, dude. Hell
Put it
yeah.
in the B's.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cars
Dude,
2 is a
isn't-
C or a D.
Yo, isn't Cars 3
sure.
like old Lightning McQueen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yes. Yes.
Cars 2 is a C or a D. Probably D.
No way. No. C at least. Michael Caine's character is
I know.
excellent. Some genuinely
Mayor-
hilarious jokes in Cars 2.
Mater gets machine guns like as a problem solver. You know,
Yeah,
like he's like,
dude.
I got machine guns now. I can solve this problem. And it's like, hey, 6-year-old, like,
Cars 2 is
what'd you think of that movie?
unhinged. I'm here for it.
Mater's like,
all right.
I'm drunk and I got.
What a shift from Cars 1 to Cars 2.
Yeah, dude. Cars 2
Bugs
is
Life kicks
crazy.
the shit out of Cars 2. I don't feel like
Cars
Cars
1.
1's an A.
I like Cars 1.
Cars 1
Yeah,
is.
sure.
Cars 1 holds up, man. Cars 1 is.
Ka-chow!
Good vibes throughout. Good message.
I have another
Good cast.
really strong.
Is it where we're at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Finding Dory.
I am extremely into Finding Dory.
Sure.
Like
Yeah,
A or
Finding Dory.
B rank for me at
B,
least.
I'm down, way down with the B.
I
Finding Dory cuts to the
love
quick.
it.
Yeah, I think B.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Finding Dory's good.
Finding Dory gives
Good.
you the lumps.
Good.
For sure.
lumps. Yeah, the lumps. It's
more.
Ben.
And more.
Hey, you got the zero sugar one this time.
Yo,
You are so loud.
I know.
I
We have to
walked
be.
into the
Yeah.
studio.
We
have to
door,
be.
We're screaming about Finding
And,
Dory.
and you
Yeah.
were, it was like you were
I'm not-
right by my head.
I'm not as
mic
loud
doesn't
as him
work
because I was
today.
screaming before we
Yeah.
even started
Oh,
streaming.
it's amazing.
Like
Yeah,
him and
it's
he yelled at
amazing.
me for moving furniture.
All right, Finding Nemo is super good.
Yeah.
Love it.
Super good.
So-
Love it.
Super good.
I might like Finding Dory more, but I'm a freak.
I could A tier Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think we rated
score
Brave
is
and
pretty
Cars
special.
2 too high.
I love Cars.
I agree with you.
Brave to me is like a D.
Sorry, where's Finding
I would
Nemo?
also be okay with Brave as a D.
Put it at A
But
for
we
now.
put Brave at C for Dawn.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but
Yes.
I liked A Bug's Life. I mean, I was a child.
Yeah, if you see it again, it's
Yeah.
it's pastel. It's not. It's,
Okay.
It's
Pastel.
yeah. It's not great.
No good. No good.
I like Good Dinosaur. I
Never
think it got
seen
a
it.
bad rap.
I haven't. I just never saw it.
Dude,
Anytime.
one of my favorite things in Easy Allies is Don defending bad movies. I love it so
Bad
much.
movies. It's a good movie, Ben. This is what I'm talking about. There's a crowd out there. There's a crowd out there that has a bone to pick with this movie. I don't get it. It's a great movie. Anytime they try to pull off the photorealistic world with the sort of animated
Yeah.
and tough thing, and this does it better than anything, I think. Ben, how could you not like this movie? It's a beautiful story.
No. To be fair, I haven't even seen A Good Dinosaur.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
and I
just
Just assuming, because I only do.
like there have just been moments where like everybody is
Good
shitting on a
Dinosaur?
movie,
I've never seen it.
Good
and you
Dinosaur?
come in and you're
I
like,
didn't
that
finish
movie
it.
is great. And I
Well, it's
love
just
it.
Dawn.
Story's
Don, you
crap.
like Good Dinosaur?
Story's crap, though.
Good Dinosaur?
I haven't seen it.
It's just Dawn.
What?
It's just you, Don. Put it.
Bump it up to A, baby. I'm the only one that gets a vote, right? Or what?
Yeah, but Don,
Quit, Dory.
But Don, I want to respect you when we're done with this.
Okay.
Can we
B,
please-
B, B.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. He just redefined the list. Okay. All right.
Good Dinosaur.
Incredibles 2 is like a C.
Yeah, it was
I'm okay with
fine.
that.
at
Incredibles 2 is
best.
just. There's some great Elastigirl moments. Elastigirl kicks ass in that movie, but Incredibles 1 is S tier
Yeah.
with a fiery,
Absolutely
hot,
one of the
crystal
best.
burning passion.
No doubt.
So good.
The
Yeah.
Incredibles. Woo, okay.
It's really how you can judge if people know what they're talking about.
Inside Out.
I would say at
ARS.
least an A.
I really
I
like
haven't
the
seen
Inside
it,
Out.
but I
yeah.
believe
I've seen Inside Out 3 times.
I think
Okay.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
That
What do
movie
you think?
swipes me off my
So
feet.
you've
I
seen
cry
it a few
every time
times,
at the end
Joe.
of
That's
the
the
movie.
only thing I don't know about.
And I don't
For
even
me,
like hockey, and I just
It
lose
doesn't
at
feel
the end
like a
of it.
movie you want to watch over and over, though. It is
Heavy
yeah?
as frick.
It's
Inside
so
Out?
heavy. That's the thing.
What, Inside Out?
why I
Yeah.
love it.
It's great. No, it's great.
It's great over. Okay.
Good
because it-
dinosaur
I mean,
movie is
that
so
shouldn't
funny.
be against
That's
it,
an S for
Don.
me.
Schindler's List, I've watched that movie once. I can never watch that movie again, but it's
That's
undeniably
one of
excellent.
Coco's
You know
fun
what- you know what
because
the
It is
best
excellent,
movie of that
but I'm
is?
saying it
Requiem
makes it,
for a
if it's a
Dream.
movie you
I don't know
want
if
to
you
watch
ever
over and
watched
over,
that
I think that
movie again.
elevates it. I don't know.
That
Anything
helps.
where people
That
get eaten
definitely
by sharks.
helps. I'll
What
say
is that
that.
movie
It
where they
definitely
get
helps
stranded
at
out in
times,
the
but
ocean? You're
I
like, yeah,
say
when was
just
it
because you
now?
don't want to watch
Open
something again,
water?
you can still say
water.
like, I'm recommending it to somebody because if you haven't seen this, you need to see it because it
You
still
need,
holds
you
up
need
today.
to see it at least once.
But like,
yeah.
I don't need to see it again because like it'll destroy me.
Yeah.
Keep in mind too, we're ranking Pixar movies, so if you see Bug's Life at D, we're not like it just these people make beautiful films.
Yeah,
Just
Dark
like-
Souls 2 is
I
the
think
worst
it's like if
Souls
you were
game,
ranking
but it's still
Ghibli,
a
like you'd
10
have to
every
put
time.
something in D. Like you have.
No, I think you like putting Brave a Bug's Life is like pretty.
Okay, Ben, he's putting both at
We're
D.
done.
wrong.
But it's for done.
It was all done. It was all done. We wanted D or F for Brave.
The hair was really
Like
good.
if you
really
see
wanna
Brave
do
at C
that.
tier, you know it's not.
Brave is trash.
Oh my god.
Monsters
It's
Inc.
so bad.
Monsters
The
Inc.
hair
great
alone
A or
was
B.
No, Monsters Inc.'s my favorite Pixar
Monsters
movie.
Inc. is an S.
That's an S,
Alright,
dude.
yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Monsters University is an A at least.
No.
Yep.
I don't
It's
know.
so good.
I would settle for B for sure.
I'd sell for a B.
B.
I think it's
Monsters
good.
University's got that Disney Infinity
It's
tie-in,
so-
which you know.
I like
Dude, it's
it.
got so much heart. It's
I
so
think back on
hilarious.
University.
It's great, yeah. But look at look who's competing against. Finding Dory, B. You know?
Sure.
It's got the heart.
Cool.
Where do you want it?
B.
B.
B. Okay.
Love it.
Onwards is.
I haven't seen it.
I have not seen Onward
seen it.
either.
I saw it. Yay!
I was
I'm the
told
only
not
one
to
I get
see
to
it.
rank.
Go for it.
I was told not to see it for sadness.
Yeah.
They're all sad. That's
This one.
It's okay. It's all right.
Brothers.
Oh yeah, that one's super sad.
Yeah.
all right. So where do you want to put it?
See. It's just
Alright.
not. It's okay.
Oh
Ratatouille's an
man.
S.
Because that's the thing. Like if you're watching Incredibles 2, like
Ratatouille.
you enjoy
Yes,
yourself.
dude,
Like it's
yes.
really fun to see.
Ratatouille,
Frozen's got great
baby.
moments. In
Yes,
Incredibles.
pumps it up.
Ratatouille.
All the way to
Yeah.
the top. There it is.
Hell yeah. I'm okay
Where
with
is it?
that.
So good.
It's not in Florida. There's some place that has a Ratatouille ride that looks like
France.
fucking cool as
Or
fuck.
Paris.
Paris.
Are you the
God.
size
man.
of
Souls and Aaron.
There's a whole
I-
restaurant.
I
in
like
little
this.
France.
Yeah,
Souls
it's
and
called,
Aaron.
it's called France. Yeah.
I'd give
It's a-
Soul.
it's a
I'd rather have it as an A. than
A?
an S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
Love Soul.
Quick thing.
Oh no.
Hold
Alright.
on.
Oh, no.
Quick thing.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sure.
really feel like Finding Nemo should be S.
How is Finding Nemo not S?
Oh,
Why are you
okay.
guys so bad?
Bump it up.
Oh my god.
I think
okay
it
to
should be
bump
S.
that up.
Absolutely.
We need no. We need our community to rank our rankings.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, Toy Story 4.
No, I was so excited for Toy Story 4. Couldn't wait to see it. I saw it and I was like, what a bland.
Unnecessary.
It's unnecessary.
It's good. It's
See?
the story's kind of
Are
small.
we gonna see it? Are we gonna have a Toy Story movie
On
at every
the same
different tier?
level as Brave? How dare you?
I think Brave should be
Then
lower.
it's a simple
Toy Story
solution.
1
Move
through
Brave
3.
up.
Toy Story 4 is good.
I'm not sure.
The hair physics aren't enough.
Hair physics bring it up to C, Jones.
Toy Story 4 is a really good movie. It's just not on the level of 1, 2, and 3.
See the
It's
locks
incredible.
bounce.
I think 3 is incredible. 2 is.
I love to.
I
Two's
don't love
so
2.
good.
I
Don't
love
love
to.
2. 1 is a masterpiece. 1 is an S+.
I'd put 1, 2, and 3 all
okay.
at S.
Okay.
Or we
personally.
could do.
Yes. Oh, it's back
Or
up.
we could do
Justice.
that.
Okay.
I would put Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 at S. I'm not kidding.
I think 1 and 2 S.
2 is
3.
not-
I don't know. Well,
Are
2
you,
is-
you joking?
Two's great.
Two
Two we're
is a
talking about.
masterpiece.
Two
Two
is
among other Pixar movies. Man, it's great, but it's
When's
not
the last
S
time you
tier.
watched 2?
no, it's S, dude.
When's the last
Not-
time?
not that long
Probably
ago,
about
really.
3 years ago. Probably about 2 or 3 years ago.
I love Toy Story 2
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
much.
what? It's
I think
dude, just
three-
because it's living in the shadow of 1.
No, I'm
Hey,
just
man,
saying.
hey, man,
I'm just saying
relax.
one. I'm just
2
saying one
is
is.
so
That's right.
good.
That's right.
I'm saying one is like cinema
Different
history.
opinion.
Like
Yeah,
one is.
it is. Cinema, yeah, Toy Story 1, I for sure.
I would even
Toy
maybe
Story
say
1
one
is-
is
Toy
S
Story 1
and
is
3
S,
and 2 and 3 are
Toy Story
A.
1 is S.
But
I think 3's are rung below 2, though, don't you? I think 3 is
The
the
thing-
weakest
the
of the
thing
whole
is-
quadrilogy.
the
I
thing
think.
is-
I,
No,
I,
dude.
I really love
3
3.
has moments.
Three's an S.
3 has moments.
The humor
that
says
are-
S. I heard an
I
A
think
from
it's good.
Dawn.
It's just not.
What else?
I definitely think 3 is worse than 1. For sure.
One
I think
and
1 is
two.
probably
I think
the
2
best
and 3
of
are
them.
cozy and 8 tier. I think
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's
okay.
fine.
Cozy.
Because they both have moments that you can't.
I
Like,
Cozy
Al's
A
toy
tier.
barn. Are you
Look at
kidding me,
you.
man?
Look at
Like,
you.
all that stuff.
No, my God. You were so
It's like, 3
disbelief.
is the legit perfect movie, but that's alright.
You think 3 is better than 2?
All right, okay. Here's why
I put-
3 is
I
not.
put 1 and 3
Here's why
down.
3 is not a perfect movie. I will do it in 2 words.
Do it.
Spanish buzz.
I mean, I guess. I don't
No.
know. It didn't offend me. I don't
Just
know.
brief.
It was brief. It was like one
It's
thing.
not that brief. Rewatch the movie. It's really fucking long.
Yeah.
When was the last time you said
You're trying to
Toy Story,
downplay it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Up's pretty great.
Yeah,
Up's
that
an
was
A, I
great.
think.
Yeah.
And Wally's an A, if not an S. Wally's super good. All the live action stuff's really weird, but
It's
Wally
like a
is.
B.
Wait, there's
Wally
live
is-
action.
Here's what I
involved?
have-
There's live action.
Yeah.
I think the
I don't
beginning
know.
of
Stuff from
Up
the
is
past.
like
Fred
the best
Willard, like,
Pixar
hey,
thing ever,
everybody.
and the rest is just kind of whatever. Wally's an S for me. I love Wally.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Wally's just. Wally's another one of those times
Man,
that it's
I
not
think
necessarily
Up is
cinema
like-
history like Toy Story, but like
I think Up is like a B.
it's just kind of masterful animation in
Yeah, I
terms of how
agree.
they tell the story.
Up needs to drop a little.
Oh, he said fall.
Up gets weird. The thing about Up is
The beginning of
of,
Up is masterful.
of all of these characters that Milo has at least been like adjacently exposed to,
No,
Doug
I'm down.
is like S tier. Like Doug is, you know.
What's
Milo's
the
list, Up would be S tier for
case, What's the
sure.
case for Wally not being S tier?
And what's
I
the
didn't
case
say
for
it.
3 not being S tier? Spanish Buzz? Alright. Fair
No,
enough.
it's just
No,
when
I mean, to your credit on Toy Story 3, I think the ending of 3 is the most emotional I've ever been in
Right.
a Pixar movie. It's amazing. And it really is the culmination of Toy Story. So, if you care that strongly about it, I'm happy to put 3
I mean,
at S.
if you put 3 at S, you put Wally at S. It's like, isn't that Pixar? Like, aren't these?
2 is
Aren't we
S,
dealing
2
with
is
people
S.
that are just every year? If you're making an animated movie and you want to win an Oscar, and Pixar is doing something that year, you're like, damn. you know, it's
Yeah.
like.
I haven't seen Wally in a long ass time.
They're like an-
so
they're like an
it's
Oscar
been
company.
so long.
Last year.
Wall-
I
Wally
feel
is-
like Wally is actually good commentary.
Right.
It's been a
And
long
it's
ass time.
only
It's
gotten
also
more
cute
prescient
as
over
hell.
time.
It's also just.
Great.
So you wanted to
Also, the
Super
video game
bleak,
has
like-
one of the most amazing multiplayer modes that nobody's played.
really?
Gives Halo a run for its money.
Sick.
Not a joke.
Like borderline
Man.
Mad Max-esque.
I was not expecting to come into the stream and like, dude, the fucking knives are out for Pixar. Like feelings
Hell
are
yeah.
getting hurt.
As I was saying, we're making tears.
There's
Feelings
something
are
for
getting
everybody,
hurt.
that's why.
Man.
T-E-A-R. T-E-A-R.
Hey, you know what?
You
Hey,
should rename it.
hey,
Tears
I'll
for
break
Tears.
everybody's heart in the room.
Yeah.
Although I still think it belongs to S tier. You know what doesn't look good? Toy Story.
We call it Tears for Tears.
Toy Story.
The visuals?
Yeah. There's some moments you gotta look away from Toy
I'm
Story. Whenever the
still-
dog does anything,
I'm
it's like,
still waiting for a
What
video
is
game
that?
to look as good as Toy Story.
it's a
1.
dog. Like, ah.
This is actually to me.
I can totally live with this.
It wasn't on this
Why
list.
is Wally not S? That's my only.
Yeah,
that's
bump
my
it.
hiccup.
Bump it.
That's my only
Bump it
hiccup.
up.
Alright, no one's arguing.
Bump it up.
And I feel like Huber's
fair
not gonna
enough.
be able to sleep tonight if you don't put Toy
There-
Story 3 at S.
No, you can keep
This
it.
list didn't have it on here.
I thought it would be
But,
unanimous. 3 at
Luca?
S.
Yeah,
I thought it was
fine.
unanimous.
Which I haven't seen.
It was alright. Like Toy
like
Story
Bugs Life is
3.
not a D.
Toy Story 3 had that famous. Toy Story 3 had the famous controversy where it was like a
Oh,
perfectly
God.
reviewed movie until 3 years later when someone finally gave it a bad review. Like 3 years after the fact.
I had a
Toy
thought.
Story
Remember
3
that?
has Totoro, like the only non-Ghibli film to have
Toy Story
Ghibli imagery
3
in
is fucking masterpiece.
Whoa.
What a fucking weeb.
it. I know.
I was thinking about this when I pulled up. What if?
That was like one of the main
Um,
reasons to go see it. Was
What
to
if they
see Totoro.
remastered Toy Story? What if they re-released it like same score, same audio, everything? It's just
Yeah.
they just, cleaned it up.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yes, it looks old, Jones, but there's something about it I like.
It
You know
also
what, dude? There's something about it that is at the very core. Which is
it's
why it's
also
an
one of the
S.
most groundbreaking movies
But
of
it just
all
it,
time.
I like the
it
way it
remains
looks.
to be
Like
said.
it looks old as fuck,
That's like
but I still like it.
that's like
Even
saying
if
like
it's
the
what-
special effects in Star Wars look a little rough. It's
Yeah.
like, well, yeah, they didn't
I mean-
do it before.
I mean, they do. I talked about that for a very long time. But like, I think once,
Oh, boy.
once they hit the Incredibles, it's like you don't get a lot of that. Like it doesn't. The Incredibles is timeless in its own way. So. Cars too. Cars looks awesome. Like going back, even the first one. Cool.
Every time I stare at this list, my eyes immediately go to Bugs Life in D,
Yeah.
sitting below Brave,
Yeah.
and Cars 2,
Yeah.
which just doesn't make sense.
Did someone fight for Cars 2 to be at C? Can we
I really
Cars
like
2
Cars
in?
too.
Jupiter did.
Oh, because
fun.
of Michael Caine.
Yeah, it's
See,
fun.
and see, everybody's
See,
got.
It's funny.
That's
It's
what
funny.
they do. They peddle in emotions.
See-through.
They rip our hearts out and they throw them on the floor and we pay them to do it.
Yeah.
And so everybody's got some emotional tie.
That's
The Brad Monsters Inc. link is blowing my mind.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that one's so good.
I love it.
Dude, Monsters
What a
Inc.,
cool
yeah,
fucking
legendary.
world.
Monsters Inc.'s
Great
like
cast.
cinema saccharine,
I
just
think you can
right
make a
into the
case for
veins,
Monsters
just
Inc.
right in the
being
jugular.
best Pixar movie.
I agree.
It is
Chemistry. That's like fucking Buzz and Woody levels
That's a
between
good
those
list.
two.
I think you could even say that the chemistry might even be better than Bugs
Yes,
and
man.
Woody. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
making
yeah.
sense.
Are these all
yes.
the Pixar movies? Did we forget anything?
There's no Luca.
We talked about Luca.
No shorts and stuff.
And
but-
no shorts. 'Cause
Yeah.
we
Listen,
do
if I
shorts.
didn't grow up with it, it's
Incredibles is that's so good.
If I didn't see it as a kid, it's
Listen.
disqualified.
Listen, if it doesn't remind me of an innocent, more pure time, I don't give a fuck.
Nice.
Next list comes from Brian from Happy Gaming.
Thank you,
So,
Brian.
Brian.
Brian. Whoa, there's a lot.
Oh,
good.
Lord.
There we go.
Okay, Dawn of Sorrow is super
You know,
good.
it is really funny that Damiani runs the tiers list. Here's why. Because I see that little troll smile that he gets. He wants to pick the things where the knives are going to come out. And I don't blame him. That's how you should run a tier list. That's how you should do it.
The funny thing, I've played all of these except the Lords of Shadow.
Dawn of Sorrow is super good. I
Yeah.
think that should be really high up.
Sure.
I think Rondo of Blood should be S.
Is that?
That's yeah, we'll get there.
Okay, that's the European version of Dracula X, I believe.
Vampire Kiss.
Yeah, I think that is. Which is inferior to Rondo of Blood in every way.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Vampire's Kiss.
Well, Rondo would
good
be
movie.
Rondo's S tier.
Rondo for me is S tier.
This is like B.
But like, we'll wait till we get there.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Aria of Sorrow is good. I think Arias is good.
I haven't
Also,
finished Aria of Sorrow, but I've played it and it is very good.
I liked Dawn of Sorrow more at the time, but it's been a long time.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sure. Ooh.
Okay, I love Lament of Innocence.
So do I. I think it's a B.
But I don't even think it's a B. I think it's a
C?
C.
Okay.
I really like that game.
Brad, I think you are very clear-sighted when it comes to the 3D Castlevanias, so I trust your opinion.
They're super rough, but I love them. Bloodlines is tight.
Bloodlines is fucking sick.
Yeah,
Bloodlines is sick.
the sound is a little
Cool,
unique,
yeah.
but
Let's do it.
No, we get out
Bloodlines
of here.
has spirit. I don't know.
S.
No, I
I
thought
would do
it's an
S.
S.
I don't know if I would
B,
do S.
B.
B?
B or C.
I would put it B or A for now.
I would
be
I-
right.
Yeah.
Bloodlines is really good.
We'll have to
But-
probably move
yeah, we
these
can- we
around.
can move
We'll
stuff
probably
around.
have-
I feel
yeah,
cozy
we'll
with B.
probably have to move these around.
Chronicle.
So I think Chronicles,
collection, right?
So Chronicles
PS1 remake of War.
Chronicles is a remake. Chronicles, I actually feel like, is severely underrated.
Oh.
It's available on PS3
Mhm.
if you want to look it up. The CG intro has a tarantula that freaks me out, but it's a cool game. It's pretty challenging. I don't think it's like up there with the top tier Castlevania games by any means, but I enjoyed my time with it.
You know how
I
4
think,
is
like,
kind of a remake of
B or
1?
C.
4 is like a remake of 1, and this
Yeah.
is a remake of 1. And I feel like it's just worse, though, than 4 in every way.
Well, I think 4 definitely. I think this was like a more literal interpretation in a lot of ways. It was more like
Yeah.
adherent to kind of the NES.
I guess. It's got some
formula.
optional stuff, though. Yeah, I would say so, though. Can't whip diagonally, which sucks, dude.
Our Switch is gonna kill us if we
Oh.
don't put Circle.
Circle of the Moon's very good.
Circle of the Moon
I
is
would A
very
Circle of
good.
the Moon, but Flash was mine.
Circle of the Moon is very
Oh,
good.
man.
The only thing that kind of sucks about Circle of the Moon, like the thing that really drags it down, is just the card hunting. Is just like
If you're farming it, yeah, it could be brutal.
And like I've been playing a ton of it, and
Yeah.
I just think compared to Symphony, which obviously is S tier, it just doesn't look as good. It's just not as
Sure.
immersive for me.
It's
So I think that's
well,
what
it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the areas
Wherever we
just aren't
put
as
Symphony-
interesting as Symphony. It's still a very good game, and I
Yeah.
think it's like because it was out extremely early in the GBA life, and it
Yeah.
was like such an exciting game for the GBA because it's like whoa, like a
Launch
handheld
game.
can do this. Like I know
Yeah.
it seems quaint now, but at the time it was pretty impressive. And it still holds up decently well, I would say.
Yeah.
So,
B or A for me?
I would say, let's
I'm
put it at
trying
B.
to remember
Let's
if
see,
Aria of
let's put it at
Sorrow
B.
is better. It's just been so long. I wanted to say I remember it being better, but I can't.
We're
I'm
not
not for sure.
slandering,
It's
are we?
the-
We're not
it's the-
slandering.
I don't think we've said one
Relax,
negative
chat.
thing about it.
All we're doing is slandering everything for 2 hours. Harmony of Despair, that's the multiplayer one, right?
What?
Because that's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the... Was that the Xbox Live one?
Yeah, that was like, fine. That
I didn't even play
that was a C, I think. That's hard.
No, I think it's like a D.
I was. The
So
only time
you can put it in C if you want. I don't care.
Well, just because, you and 3 other people jumping around boss fight in Castlevania is the only time any game has ever done that, and that was neat.
Yeah, but
I remember doing it, being like, man, I would do that more, but I don't want to, and to me that feels like a C. But you can do D. I'm
Whatever,
curious what else
that's
is going to end up with D.
there's
I'm curious what
definitely,
you're going to have to say about the 64
there's
games.
definitely things that will end up in D.
Love
Okay.
the 64 games.
I did.
I don't think these are very good.
No, they're not. They're not. Okay, good.
The Game Boy games? Yeah.
No, yeah,
I don't
these
think
were
they're good.
The Game Boy games were kind of a trial to get
I don't
through
think
into the retro.
all of the original Game Boy games are very
agree.
good. I think
Yeah, Judgment was an
Brad, I
F.
agree with you
Yeah,
completely.
I'd say
Judgment is an
bad.
F.
Judgment is an F.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now we got a list.
I would put this in D also.
Yeah.
No, all right.
Okay, so
Here we
B or
go.
C for me. I love this
Here's
game.
what I want to say
do
about
too.
Castlevania 64.
I love it.
I think it's a bad game, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a bad game, but I like it.
It's very
Yeah.
playable, bad.
Yeah,
It's got some cool shit.
it has this kind of quality to it where it's like very obviously rough, but it's kind of enjoyable and like very unique. Even if you comparing it to other early 3D games at the time.
And the things it was trying to do
Yeah.
too were a little bit more sort of like they was reaching, and
Yes.
it didn't maybe pull off everything 100%, but it pulled
It's
it
a
off good
very
enough.
earnest game. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
yes.
I mean, come on. This is the
Yeah,
most
just bump
obvious
it.
S
There you
word.
go.
I mean,
Put
come
it
on.
up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bump it up.
There you go.
Rondo of Blood is a level of difficulty that I respect very much.
Very hard.
Rondo
game
of
is-
Blood
Kid Dracula?
is amazing.
That was
I haven't
weird.
played
that was
that.
the first time I played on the anniversary. It was
I haven't
odd.
played Kid Dracula, so I don't know.
You can put it with the Game Boys, or it could, I could see. I totally 100% play Kid Dracula for the retrospective. I would. I guess my brain says D, but my heart says C, just because what it lacks, what all the other ones lack, and just kind of being sluggish and just they're not as visceral as the other Castlevania games. Kid Dracula is just goofy and funny, and so it, like kind of makes up for it.
So I think I've played
Port Ruin, sweet.
Portrait of Ruin. Thank you, John.
Yeah, Portrait of Ruin's good.
Portrait of
I think
Ruin's
I
aesthetic
I think
is
I played
dynamite.
Portrait of Ruin more than any of the other DS ones, and I loved it.
Port of Ruin's about art, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good.
It's got some really cool ideas.
I don't know if it's A good.
Great
or-
environments,
put it in A.
cool bosses. Yeah.
I love me. Like,
What
there's
is
at
that,
least
one?
one person in
Vampire
chat.
Killer.
Portrait
Okay.
is S.
Castlevania 1 is my
ARS.
favorite Castlevania.
Oh.
A or S.
And I-
Wait.
Oh wait,
that's Vampire
no, this
Killer.
is the arcade version. Of it.
Yeah.
I think this is the arcade version.
Haven't played it.
I
What,
have
was the
played
arcade
it.
version first? Or
I
after?
don't think so. I think the arcade version was after, but I'm
I
not
didn't
sure.
know there was an arcade.
Yeah. I think
It was
that's
one of those
the.
versions
Party
of
of Below
Nintendo
Dawn is a
versus
hot take.
machines.
We're not finalizing the opinions
Yeah,
yet.
calm
Chad.
down,
Calm
Chad.
down. Good God.
Good
Throwing
guy.
yes on a non-situation.
Where is Simon's question in there? So what do we? What do
No,
we? beat this,
Haunted
or-
Castle
All I
is
know
the
is like
arcade version.
arcade
You can see it
versions of
down there.
NES games were all
Is that
generally
like
pretty
the-
bad.
This was almost very extremely
Is
similar.
this
but
like
I
I
think
think
MSX
I
it was
have
more
tried this out,
difficult.
but I don't.
Yeah, it was
Like
Really?
the versus Mario,
It
Super
was
Mario,
part of that
which was like
series. It was part of the
trash.
versus series. It was
Oh, the
like,
arcade is really bad.
Throw it
Okay.
in
I wouldn't put
throw
it
it
in
in.
That's not the
Oh,
arcade
wait, has
version.
anybody here played the arcade version though? It's,
I-
I think it's don't
I
play.
feel like I have, but I don't
I think it's
remember
don't play
it.
because I only played
Is
the
it
first
Haunted
few levels.
I didn't play.
Arcade?
Who played Mirror of Fate?
I did. It's
I
bad.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the Mercury
Yeah, it was
one?
fucking bad.
Yeah.
The Metroid
I've
Dread
wanted
developer?
to revisit it, but when I tried it out, I really bounced off it.
Yeah.
I played it
Yeah.
for a bit of game
Yeah, I
trailers.
put a
It was
D.
not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good.
I feel like we've all had a pretty similar experience with
But
it. Yeah,
everyone's-
I think D is correct.
People gotta start somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Mercury
If
definitely
Lament of
improved.
Innocence is a C, then Curse of Darkness
Curse
is a C.
of Darkness.
Okay. Okay.
Brad. Okay.
Curse of Darkness is cool. I
Right.
think it's worse than Lament of Innocence.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I think it's worse. I think
Yeah.
just going through that game is more tedious.
then-
Sure. Sure.
But
Just Lament
I
to-
still think it's
What the
pretty
heck
sick. I would say it's
It could be
low
like
C.
low C.
Low
Yeah,
C.
low
Okay,
C,
lowest
yeah.
C.
What in the world?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Don't play.
Is that like the arcade game?
No, I don't know.
Is that the pinball, or is this one of the
Erotic
is this
violence?
a true
I don't think it's
Erotic
the Pachinko
violence.
game.
Oh, not
Yeah, it's the arcade game. I haven't played that.
arcade.
I want to fucking play it though.
This sounds like an insult, but I mean it as the highest compliment. I can't believe Metroid Dread was made by Mercury Steam. I can't believe
I
it.
didn't play this.
Lord
All
Shadow
right.
2 was
So good.
Lords
real
of Shadow
fucking
2.
weird.
It's probably a C.
I would love to revisit it.
The game really bothers me. It's not bad, but it's not good.
I
It
Dude,
kind of
you're
just has
saying
a
it
grating
bothers you.
vibe.
Yeah,
I would
it's
put
C or
one of
D.
them.
Yeah, the vibe
It's C
is
or
really
D.
good on it.
Why is Curse of the Moon here?
Do you remember the Lords of
Yeah,
Shadow
Bloodstone.
argument you and I had?
No, I really like the first one. The first one to me
fierce
is like a
argument
B.
over Lords of Shadow 2?
Number 2?
We did a bit disappointing list or something at game trailers.
Oh, it was
and
one of the most disappointing
and
for
I
me
wanted
ever.
I wanted Alien Isolation to take it.
That's right.
You and I
Dude,
spoke some words.
Yeah, this game disappointed me so hard because I thought the
and I had
first one
played
was a
most
good
of Shadow
first
2. I was
step.
surprised. I was like, it's that bad? Like,
Dearsy.
I just thought it was unreached
I like
potential
Judgment.
that they were saving for Metroid Dread.
I like Judgment upon Judgment.
Super Castlevania version? What is this?
What is that?
I don't know what this is.
I mean, if we don't know what it is, like, let's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
waste time on it. Just put it in the didn't play.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
can
Game Boy
we can maybe
game, so
reassess it later.
is that like okay? That's 3, I think.
No, but 3, we have like US 3 boxes.
Yeah.
We have 1, 2, and 3 right next to each other.
Okay, we'll just put it. I didn't play that one.
And then D for the Game Boy stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, Adventure.
So this game is actually really cool. This is the PSP remake of Rondo of Blood,
that's
which
cool.
also comes with
Yeah.
Tonight. It's neat. I actually dig the upgraded style. I think it's a pretty cool game. Obviously, I don't think you're gonna look better than the classic Rondo of Blood sprites, so I would put it below the OG Rondo of Blood. But it was a pretty cool package.
Thursday.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think that's good.
I remember this being good too.
I don't
Once
think
again, I haven't played it in
one.
so long.
I don't think I played this one.
But I did like it at the time. So I think it should be at least a B from what I remember.
Sure.
Adventure Rebirth is like the Game Boy
It's the
remake.
WiiWare.
It was the, like,
I didn't
WiiWare.
play this.
Just
I think
bump
I
it, put it
did-
as a C, I guess, because it's.
I think I did play this.
It was slightly better than. I mean, it was the Game Boy
With the Game Boy game,
essentially,
yeah.
It was a very.
but it was a better version.
It felt like a very basic
Look at it.
Castlevania. I
Look
don't
at
know.
look
It
at that
was very
Legacy of
basic,
Darkness
yeah.
box art, man. Look at that. We've just discovered like this werewolf that's like what? It's
Man,
like, committed
really
some
like
It's like on the
crime.
moon or something.
I
It's
will
like, what the
say
hell's
this.
going
I-
on?
But it's extremely rough.
I have a fondness for 64, but I remember renting Legacy of Darkness as
Yeah.
a kid, and I hated it.
D.
I did, but I do
kinda-
think my opinion could go way up now that I'm not
Yeah,
a
okay,
child
so I
anymore.
played a little of that game, and I have a hard time putting it that much further below than 64. It's
Yeah,
like a
sure.
different
I
I
think
version
want
that's fair.
64 to be a B. Is that
with
off the
4
table?
characters.
I would push for that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would push for
that.
64 to be a B.
Well,
Is that-
64 is so much worse than those other games, though.
Let's-
Charming. The charm factor.
No, the charm factor's there. You're not wrong. I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
If you put this in D, it has to be a high D. I think this should be higher than the WiiWare game.
I
or
think it
whatever.
probably makes sense
The
that
Wii U
Yeah, the
games.
WiiWare
Yeah,
doesn't
more
seem
or less
right
an
as C.
I would
but
put it
don't
at
know how else
the
to-
very bottom of C. 4 playable characters.
Bottom of C.
Order is the only DS
This is
I
the
haven't
one
played.
I have not played.
I haven't played it. I've heard great things.
I've heard
Yeah.
it's fucking incredible.
A. I have played it.
Cool.
Hey, there you go. Boom.
A. Yeah, it's a really good game. That's a big, epic old Castlevania game.
I do.
That was
I guess looking
that was
over
the
putting
last
an A, I
one,
don't
right?
know why we wouldn't
I mean
put
that's
Aria
the
or
end.
Harmony at A.
That's the end of Castlevania. That
To
was
me,
like,
they all could be A.
that was the
Yes.
last great
All
game.
all those GBA games could be A to me, I guess,
Okay.
because they're all
Right
super.
here.
They're all fucking really good.
I really think I can make a case for Castlevania 1 being S.
I agree.
I agree.
You're not,
Let me hear it, baby.
You don't even need
I
it
love
to.
one.
It is a game. It is a game. It's one of the games I revisit the most. That is how much I love it.
Nice.
It has a really nice simplicity to it, I guess.
It has
It's
a
amazing.
really nice simplicity. It like the boss fights are incredible. Just the vibe is the music
So good.
is some of the best ever done. It's just
Super
like
satisfying length.
super.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Fuck death though. Fuck that fight. That fight's bullshit.
So I agree.
Frankenstein's the
I
one I
thought
end on
somebody
every
would
time.
bring up death, and you're not wrong. It is an absolutely bullshit fight, but it's bullshit in like kind of a charming way. And maybe it's just Stockholm syndrome at this point. But like
As a
even
man
in
who
bullshit,
loves Castlevania,
yeah.
it's Stockholm to me, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
that
it is.
shit.
Yeah, it's
get the
true.
cross or get the fuck out.
I just,
Cool.
I maybe
But I
love
put it as- I
Castlevania
put it
1
as
more
S.
than it
Dude,
deserves.
1 is
I could
so
s-
fucking
Well, I
good.
love 1. I
agree.
love 1.
It's so good.
Choose like a B.
Bro, I would
No.
put 2 solo if I could.
I
I would put it as low as
hate
possible.
I
I
hate
hate
2.
2.
2 has a major problem.
I know there are people that love 2. I know there are.
I know
I'm willing
Damiani
to-
loves it.
I love 2.
I love 2, but
Well,
it
I
has a
don't
major
love
problem.
2, but I
Yeah.
respect it.
2
I mean, I'm happy with a C. D is kind of hard. Just looking at
Bro. Okay.
Simon's Quest
There's
being
a lot of
below
great-
the
there's a
64
lot of great
game
ideas.
would
It's
be-
just
would be
like-
tough for
It
me to
was
swallow.
way too ambitious for that NES.
Sure.
Yeah.
They needed
And there were
super-
certain things that you just wouldn't be able to figure out, basically.
I mean-
No cool boss fights.
Rational.
Repeated
Yeah, the
fucking
boss
environments
fights
too much.
I think
Way
even
too
beyond
obtuse.
that, like it's just not that
It's not
fun to play. Like
complete.
You look at a room in Castlevania 1, and it's like just even dealing with the most basic of enemies takes like really careful thought and skill. Like 2, you're just kind of wandering around. Like
2, you're fucking.
They run into.
2,
like,
you're throwing holy water down to make sure you don't fall down a hole forever.
Yeah.
3 is excellent as well.
Yeah,
3
3
is
is-
Well,
awesome.
that's the thing. If one
so
is S,
fucking good.
3's probably S too.
3 is. I think
so,
3 is to me like
3 is such an ambitious NES game.
side by
is.
side with 1. To
Yeah.
me, honestly,
I-
it's
I
fucking
can't-
so
I can't-
hard.
Yeah, it is.
So,
it is.
It's so hard to unforget. It's
Like
really
1
rad.
is extremely hard.
Yeah.
3 is like
3 is
balls
pretty-
crushingly hard.
Yeah, 3 is insane.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. 3 is excellent though. I agree.
What does that
World?
say?
Order of
So Haunted Castle, I think,
Shadows?
is the arcade.
Wait,
I
what's
don't
the
know.
other one?
I don't know what that is.
Order
Yeah,
of
Haunted Castle
Shadows.
was the
I haven't
arcade.
played that. I don't know what that is.
Didn't play.
What is that?
It's probably mobile or something.
Haunted Castle's
Copyright
another, it's like another
19
arcade one or something.
Yeah.
86 Haunted Castle.
It's like the original arcade.
That's
one.
yeah.
And this is just the same thing, but it's not HD, right?
Wait, was that?
The-
No, that's not what.
No, that's
Mirror
that's
Fate.
the original
Fate,
version.
yeah,
of
the
it.
DS version.
Just put it.
3DS
put it
version.
in.
Some
Put
other
it
version
Yeah,
of
D.
Wicked
It's in D.
Dracula.
Yeah.
Put it right next to it.
And kids, the same thing.
Yeah,
It's gonna
kids,
be
like, whatever.
A D. With the rest of them, it's like
Hear
whatever.
me out here.
Oh,
Okay,
Lords of
listening,
Shadow.
listening,
Yeah, this is a
listening,
B.
listening.
I really like this game. It's got problems, but it's also just a really fucking sick, gothic.
Yeah,
you
dude,
know,
the
it has that
atmosphere.
Castlevania like aesthetic. I think it does really well. The journal, I'm obsessed with. I love the way the journal and the lore is all in there with all the moves and like how it's animated. And I think it was a really good first step into trying to bring Castlevania to like modern 3D. 2 kind of fucked it all up. Like if 2 had been incredible, people would look back at 1, I think,
Probably better.
even more fondly.
Yeah.
2 really just tanked that whole thing and Mirror of Fate. But I think this is a really solid game. Not the best Castlevania game by any means, but I think it's a really solid entry.
Ben?
I really like it.
I'm totally happy to put it at B, and I'm totally willing to just completely concede this one. I
Bloodstained.
even
It
at the
says
time,
Bloodstained.
so I was so stoked for Lords of Shadow. It was a game that like I couldn't wait for, and I remember playing through it and just being so utterly disappointed. I think it's a mess of a game that like doesn't have a strong identity, like takes things from other games but does them worse, and just has a story with like really insufferable characters. I don't like it, but I totally recognize that a lot of people do. A lot of people were really into it and still look back on it finally, and that is okay.
You know what I'll
It's just a
say about
different
that
opinion.
game is
Just
the
a different
whip
opinion.
is super cool in that
It's
game.
so fun to
in
use.
combat.
It's
The whip
so
looks
fun.
really cool. I agree with
Holding square and then do the like,
But
heavy attack one
the
is so
Colossus
satisfying.
like fight in that game is dog shit.
I also think the voice acting is fucking top tier,
Yeah.
crisp. Carlisle,
I just wish
Robert
the writing
Patrick.
wasn't so bad.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart, not Robert Patrick.
I was like, whoa.
Robert Patrick Stewart.
Robert Patrick Stewart. I think this is a game. I also love the end twist. I know people make fun of it, but I think it's so fucking cool.
I got to interview Robert Carlyle at Comic-Con when that game came out.
Yeah.
Hey.
And Stargate Universe was like just got pulled
Nice.
off the air, just got canceled. I told him like, dude, I love that show. I loved you in it. He was so
Sick.
happy.
Sick.
He wanted to
Damn.
talk about it forever, and like the Konami PR, like, all right, let's talk about Castlevania. So-
Here, I'm okay with a B, I guess, or a top C.
B? If
I've
I've always been,
that.
Finally
I've always been
back
curious.
it, yeah.
Dude, you know
What
what?
does Blood think? Blood
this-
Love's number 2.
What's what?
Here we go.
Lords of Shadow 1.
Blood
Lords of
time.
Shadow 1. What's the tier?
Oh, he's gonna shake up the whole list.
Yeah, Blood, take a look at this. We're on Lords of Shadow.
Oh,
We just
goodness.
Put Lords of Shadow in
This
B.
is overwhelming. Holy crap.
Where are you putting Lords of Shadow, Blood?
Lords of Shadow, we're wondering about.
Pick up the pace, Blood. Come on, get caught up. Come on,
Gun
come
to the
on.
head, Blood. Where are you putting it? B or C?
I'd put 2 above 1, yeah.
2 above.
2
one.
above.
He was only gave
will say
2 and
that.
8.7. I'll never forget her.
I will say for that.
Exactly. 8.7. Right?
I will fight against that.
You took too much time.
Did you play the Alucard DLC in 2?
No, I never did, and you always spoke highly of that.
Oh.
I never did
It
that.
it dispensed with a lot of the garbage of 2.
That's sick.
The garbage of 2, but puts it above 1. Huh?
I do think we should.
I feel like
I think we
the
should
main
move
reason that
Arya
I feel 2 more than 1 is I feel like 2 is more of a world.
Go
I
on.
think that they're doing
I think
more
we
of
should move that up to A.
the Metroidvania thing, you know,
That's true.
whereas
Yeah.
1 is kind of like a
Stage
level
to
by
stage.
level,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
you know, and like they were trying to go back to classic Castlevania, but I mean, my problem with both of them is that they both kind of, in their own weird ways, don't feel like Castlevania. It's like they're trying to avoid
That's the main criticism.
any Castlevania-ness to them.
It's totally true though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. So should they both be C?
Huber's passionate about B. You missed the whole B.
Yeah, I really
Huber.
like the first one.
Right.
Not the best Castlevania game, but a solid game all around.
Huber, I would love to do a full playthrough with you of that game.
Hell yeah.
I've been wanting to replay those.
Which
Same.
one?
Badly.
Both of them.
Badly.
I want to replay all 3
We
of them.
should. It'd be great to do a spoiler mode after like we both played back to back.
So down.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to upset you. I
Yeah.
just don't. I just don't like it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about 2. I just
Yeah.
don't like it.
Wait, 64 is above Lords of Shadow 2?
It's been a journey, man.
It's been a wild ride.
Blood, you're the
been a
you're one of the
while.
only people I know personally in real life that likes Lords of Shadow 2. Like I really don't like it personally.
Personally.
Yeah.
It's getting personally.
Very personal.
I mean,
can't
it's a
finish-
game that
I
I
can't
would
force myself to
easily
play
cut a
through,
lot
so
of
I just
things
said
out
I
of.
want.
That's for sure.
Hear me out.
So
Bump
bad.
the GBA games. Bump them up.
Oh,
I think they're
everything
all
up
really good. I
to
think
A?
they're all good.
I mean,
I really don't see any reason not to.
I think Circle of the Moon is definitely weaker
Then the other 2?
than an A. Yeah, and it's definitely weaker than the other 2 as well.
Okay.
and like only because I'm playing that right now that like it just aesthetically it's kind of like the focus lens. You know all the other games are just have a little bit more detail, a little bit. The music just sounds a little bit better. Aesthetically though, I love the story and I love that castle.
Another one. Bump Bloodlines up 1. Bump it up.
Yeah,
Bump
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Bloodlines is really
It's
good.
so funny
Bloodlines
because
is
like.
so fun.
Whoa.
Bloodlines is really good.
Yeah, I love.
fun.
Man, I fucking love Bloodlines.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous game too. It really holds up.
Gory.
The gore.
Awesome
Yeah, it's a lot of gore.
animation.
It's
It's like
such a
one
Genesis game. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Mhm.
Like that's. I think that's part
Gloves
of why I
are
love
off,
it so
baby.
much. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Need my
Free.
take on A Bug's Life? Have I seen A Bug's Life since it was in theaters? I don't know.
It is insanely hard. A lot of these games are
Yeah.
insanely hard.
S.
S.
Oh yeah, easy S.
Yeah.
No
Easy
question.
S.
No question.
I love Castlevania more. I would probably personally put it at an A, but I respect
Why
it.
is Simon's
Easy
Quest on there
S.
twice?
I
Because it is a
respect
different
it.
cover. It's the Nintendo Power cover. I don't know
Yeah.
why. they-
Yeah,
That was a good issue.
I got in trouble for that one.
Yeah, it's not-
Angry
Curse
Mom
of
cover.
Bloodstained.
No,
Yes.
These aren't Castlevania games.
Yeah,
S.
They're not Castlevania.
that's hilarious.
What's the last one then?
I love both Curse of the Moon 1 and 2.
Grimoire of Souls.
Didn't play.
Grimoire of Souls.
Oh, what about Vampire's Kiss? Do we want to put that next to?
That's just Dracula X, and I think Dracula X is an inferior version of Rondo Blood.
So like C, B, C.
Bloodstained was really good.
B or C? What?
B. I
I
would
have
say.
no idea what I'm looking at.
That's the European version of Dracula X.
I struggle to recall Dracula X, like my time.
It's
with
so
it.
weird
Super
how many
Nintendo.
different ways they got ported.
Yeah, no, I know it's Super Nintendo. I don't know. I'm
Rock and
struggling
roll.
to like.
To me,
recall
man, it's
specifics.
like I don't have the option to play Rondo Blood, the true version, so I'm gonna play an inferior version.
Right, but that's been corrected, so it just feels I
Right.
don't know.
Yep.
Redundant, I guess. I don't know. But god damn, Rondo is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
The
It is.
German anime, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that opening. When I was editing the Don't Skip for it, the intro is like comically way too long. But as I was editing it, I was like, I can't cut it. Like I have to keep this whole thing. It's
Dude,
so
when the
good.
music kicks in and
Yeah.
that shit too, dude. Woo!
Oh, it's so good.
All right, good list.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Oh wow.
So Brandon, having just read it out loud, be prepared to say enemy by mistake many times when you read Emmy.
Oh, Emmy. Yeah, I got that.
Emmy.
My mouth just kept saying the wrong word.
There's so many times.
Nice.
This one comes from Mattias. You'll be doing.
But
I
I
was
finished Lords of Shadow once, twice, but only 2 once. So maybe I should replay 2 again.
I'm
But I
telling you,
remember
Time to replay all of them.
Let's go to the table with them.
Yeah. Take it to the mat.
Take it to the mat.
Take it to the Matthews Bridge.
Oh
Take
my
it to the mat.
god.
What on earth?
Oh
Oh my
lord.
god.
These are our terrible memes. Let's go.
Wait, we're ranking our memes?
Yes. This is what's happened.
Holy shit. All the Werehogs, that's solid, man. That's like
I wish
A.
there was more for me to do on
Bump it
the
up there.
unscripted.
All the
It's really
Werehogs
good.
is solid. It's for all
Bump it up.
Werehogs.
It's solid, but I think that is what makes it a B. It's like an
Okay.
old reliable.
B, yeah, old reliable. All
It's
the
like an old
Werehogs.
reliable.
It's a little.
It's a little, yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Put it in a B.
Sure.
The
It's a
symmetry of
workhorse
those
meat.
red and white
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Anime books
Anime
is like a
books-
C or a D.
Anime Moose is one of the
It's
natural,
one of my favorites.
Like the fact that he didn't mean to say it, it was like one of the
True,
funniest
true.
moments.
True.
Now when people say it, yeah, it's not that funny. I agree with
It
you.
was in the moment.
But
impact.
in
That's
the
it, yeah.
moment, it was so funny.
Yeah.
It's very good.
So I don't know, like if we're ranking it like in
I'd put
terms
it
of
an
like
A.
long lastingness, I agree. But yeah, the moment was just spectacular.
Do I get to
It's backdoor shady deals. No,
Yeah.
I put an F.
Oh. Put an F.
Where's Chris Crack Clap?
The actual thing is probably an S though.
Blood is
What is the mold?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fine.
That's really good.
I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, it always makes it better.
Easy read.
Blood is the mold.
That makes it better.
Blood sniff.
Listen, I use it a lot.
I mean, that
It's not-
emote has done work.
Yeah, it's good.
It's maybe B.
Yeah, that could be it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonds is very
is
powerful.
us.
Bonds.
Bonds is an
Bonds
S.
is
Yeah, Bonds is
Yeah,
an
Bonds
S,
is
dude.
Oh, I love Bonds.
Bonds is like one of those.
Boosted S, dude. I love Boosted. No,
Boosted is pretty good.
Boosted.
I don't know if
I
I'd
can
go
A
S,
Boosted.
but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I love Boosted.
Botch doesn't come up
Is
that much.
Botch a meme from us?
I don't think it's really a meme.
We're claiming that one.
Sure. Yeah.
Break for me.
Break for me.
I feel like
It
here
should
we
just be like fill in the word for me, you know,
Yeah.
not break for me.
That's
It
a
should
good
be
one.
something for me because
Yeah.
we do that often.
I like it. I feel like
Break for me
it's
is
a
the
little worn
Wikipedia
out.
intro.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's worn out.
It's phase 1.
C is good.
Can't get grabbed on the stairs. I think about in my daily life all the time. I thought about it last night.
I quoted.
I'm not kidding.
I quoted that recently on some.
Last night when I was
Yeah,
sitting
that's
there
pretty
gaming
good.
on my own, I thought of, oh, you can't do that on the
Because you
stairs.
guys were super tired when that happened, right? That was kind of part of it, like the
Part of it, yeah.
Like,
I think you can make a case for S there.
It's
S or
really
A?
good. It's really
I don't know if
good.
it's stood. Yeah, A. I don't know if it stood the test of time yet.
Cease this.
See, this is pretty good. Doesn't come up a ton.
No, it's a Bossman
Yes.
joint.
C.
Yeah.
If it's a Bossman joint, put it in F.
Fair.
Yeah, but I don't
Chain
think
Jack
anyone
is
says
C
it
for-
anymore.
C for cease this.
It's
Well, we have
retired.
emote,
Yeah,
but
retired.
still.
C or D,
Chain
yeah.
Jack. I don't
Chain
even
Jack,
know.
Chain Jack-
Chain Jack
was a moment, but I
Chain
don't
Jack
feel it's
is
a
one
meme.
of the worst
Yeah.
memes we've ever had,
Yeah.
and
Thank
it was
you.
only funny because it
Yeah.
was so bad.
I was
Yeah.
not there for that.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, that was
Chim?
easy living.
Chim sucks.
Chim
Yeah.
sucks.
Chim
I agree.
To
I
the
agree.
pit.
Chim sucks.
Get Chim out.
Chim
Dump it.
sucks.
Dump Chim.
Vault.
Yeah, put it in the vault.
Oh my god.
Vault Chim.
Oh my
The vault.
Confirm the
Confirm the
kill.
kill is
Feels
very
good.
good.
I think it's a solid B. I think it's a solid B.
I think it's a solid B. I'm with you, Jones.
Culmination's an S. Culmination.
Culmination, yeah. Is,
How can a culmination be anything but an S?
doing good Dumb has a long lifespan.
I think
doing
DGD
This has
has
legs.
been so versatile
Yeah, I like
and
it.
so
Hilarious.
long lasting. I think
Yeah.
it's an S.
It's good.
I would say
I think
that.
so too.
It's
That's
like
it.
it's like one of our most relevant memes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. Chat loves it. It's an S. Ezra.
Ezra sucks.
I just-
Fucking.
I didn't know about Ezra really for like a long time. So yeah, Ezra flew under the radar
I
for
think
me.
Ezra sucks, but at the right
Franklin
moment.
Feel the kill.
Franklin
Feel the kill and confirm the kill are kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
It's a
I-
little
oh,
yeah,
weird to
you're
have
right, you're
them.
I agree. Put it next to each other.
Yeah, I think we should just consider that one thing.
Yeah.
I think
Franklin-
Yeah, confirm
frankly,
is not, to
frankly,
me,
I
really
think
as much
confirm
of
the
a
kill
thing.
wants to be feel the kill. I
Yeah.
think feel the kill is the only thing we're talking
I
about. here.
agree.
Confirm
Feel
the
the
kill is
kill.
like, yeah, there's that Call of Duty mode.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you're
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
agree. I agree.
Feel the kill's the one.
Yeah.
Confirm the kill's an F. Feel the kill's the only.
Yeah.
Feel the kill.
Feel the kill.
Revolt.
I don't even know what Franklin.
Yo,
is.
Franklin's
Franklin's
an S
hilarious.
tier, dude.
So hilarious.
S tier.
I have a soft
What
spot
is
for
that?
It's from GoldenEye.
It's from GoldenEye.
when he's like, he's like held down. It's like,
Yeah.
Franklin did pull him all to hell.
I said-
But it says for England, James.
Yeah.
But it sounds like Franklin James.
I was quoting it, and Bossman was like, Franklin James?
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Franklin
That's pretty
James
good.
is one of the. Franklin James is one of those things. If I ever just wanted
Is
to laugh.
Struder not on
If I was
here?
ever just
Struder is
anywhere,
one
and
of
somebody's
the
like,
There's
"Can
so
you give me a
much, I
laugh
don't
for this
know.
picture?" I would just think of Franklin. James.
Oh, I hope
James.
Struder is on
From
there.
There are
Wager?
so many.
Yo, friendly wager. A or B? I
It's
love
sadly,
Friendly
B.
Wager.
I mean, B.
I
Because
think
it's gone
B.
away.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not potent enough.
Ga's another like that was a moment. But
What's
beyond
that?
that,
Yeah,
it's not
dump that in
really.
the trash.
I would at least D God. God was.
I'm kidding.
God's
I'm
pretty
kidding.
funny.
I don't even know what that is.
It was hilarious. It was when one of Kyle's streams. There was just like a looping crowd
it was
music
the
or
Beastly.
crowd sound effect.
It was the Beastly.
And
It was the
this Ga.
Oh, it makes me so
would
sad that
show up.
Schroeder's not on here.
One person at a fucking time. Jesus.
Yeah, sorry, man. It's going off the rails.
Beastly. Yeah, it was like way in the background every like minute and 10 seconds. Somebody would be like,
I think it was more frequent than that.
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I
And
think
he,
it was
like,
like
left
literally like
and
15
came back
seconds.
and was like, "Hey, what's up, Chad?" And Chad was like losing it. He was like, "What happened? What happened?" And they were like, "God, you gotta listen for it." And he was like,
If I'm going to not just shitpost, the guy was extremely funny. I thought it was very funny at the time.
the goddess is S tier, otherwise we're lightning
Okay, no,
strike.
hey, hold on. For years, I thought the lightning jokes and the goddess and all that stuff was super funny. It doesn't do anything for me anymore.
Well, then let's
What?
just take her home then.
The
I mean,
goddess.
let's. what do you-
I'm sorry. I just had to say that. You can put it wherever you want. You can put it wherever you want. You can put it wherever you want.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna shed tears now.
Wow.
Things have changed.
Wow.
Mood
I've
shift.
always thought it was a little weird, but
I don't
fine
remember
with
how it
indulging
started,
people.
but it's been like an old reliable.
It is an old reliable.
It's not the top, but it's just fun.
I listen. I just gotta be honest.
We can A.
Hey, you guys just all like
See?
took it and stuff at the end.
What?
You took the goddess stuff.
Yeah.
You took it at the end when Game Trailer shut, but like it had a history before
I
that.
think that's part of
that
the thing.
predates it. Because
It feels like a
it
Game
spawns from
Trailers
the
thing.
it spawns from the Toriyama meme about she must not be forgot. Like we were making fun of like Square Enix for how serious they were trying to. They were trying too hard to make lightning a thing, and like we
Fabula
kept
Nova
like
Crystallis, it's
yeah,
still
we
going
kept
on.
like just poking fun at it.
It was in my cubicle when I started a game trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck is this in here?
You know, at Game
Oh,
Trailers,
man.
it was amazing, and I think it just
and we
I
brought
so
it.
associated
We
with Game
brought it
Trailers.
in for a Final Fantasy VII stream, Ben. I remember.
Yeah, it doesn't feel easy A to me. It feels GT.
Oof.
No, you put it wherever you want. I just had to get that out. Just give it wherever you want.
Vault is better than F.
I think
so.
so.
Put her in the vault instead of an F.
F.
Protected.
Protected in the vault, right?
Protected. DC Vault.
I love
I don't
hit detection because it's not overused.
Hit
Yeah,
detection
yeah.
to me is an S.
And when it does come up, it is still funny.
Yeah. To me, it's an S.
It's still funny.
Damiani legit
I
bitching
would
about
go
hit
B.
It's
detection.
pretty character
Yes.
defining. You know what I
is-
mean?
It is.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Oh man,
It's like they ever made a Damiani shirt. It would
like
say hit
because
detection.
Damiani will get in these moods where he's like silent playing a game, and he'll just go hit detection, and like that's it. There's nothing else.
That's it.
So good.
Do I get to vote on this one?
Of course you do.
Vault that.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
nice!
Yeah,
Yeah!
yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yay!
I don't remember this.
This was in a Gundam stream.
Was that what it was from? I remember
I don't
saying this,
know.
but I don't remember why.
I thought, I think it's Gundam.
Okay. Put it in the trash.
Yeah, it was with Kyle, so put it in the trash.
F.
No, it's good. I like playing Bob.
I'm not clapping for that as blood.
That's a
gold.
B.
Yeah, that's another one of those
That's
like moment,
so
but
good.
Oh
I
man,
still use it. I love it.
I had
mean
just
it-
forgotten about it, but it's really
It's
funny.
so good.
It is really. I'm not clapping for that.
Yeah.
Because Blood said it so seriously. It wasn't a joke.
Blood-
Motherfucker is not clapping for that.
Yeah.
I've heard
It's so good.
I've heard I'm not clapping for that numerous times.
It's
during
still-
press
it's
conferences.
Last
so
week
funny.
it just got
That
brought
is-
up.
Oh my god.
That
That's
is
so funny.
There could be a case for it being S tier. It's so good.
because it's
Oh,
like
It's so funny.
because it's like snooty. You know,
Yes,
it's like it's
yes.
it's refined.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
Yes.
I'm just gonna sit
not
here,
clapping
but
for
I
that.
can't just sit here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
Oh
you
my
know
God.
that I'm just gonna sit
It's
here.
got a lot of use. You
Yeah.
can use it for a lot of things. With
Yeah.
that
Still
going
the
strong.
remix factor's high.
It's like it is a deep insult.
Yeah. Cuts deep.
Cuts deep.
Is that toxic waste is surprisingly relevant?
No, is that toxic waste?
keeps
Is
coming
one
out.
of my favorite things of all time.
I don't.
Those poor developers.
That is
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's
One
so
of the best
funny.
Huber stories ever.
It is one of the best humor stories of all time.
And again, because he wasn't joking. He
No,
wasn't
it's an ass, dude.
criticizing it.
Yeah, he wasn't. He said it.
he thought that's what it might be.
Yeah.
And the best was it was like a handler, so it wasn't like like a core dev that would be like heartbroken. It was just the guy that was had to bring people in. You know,
Yo, is
could've
that
been a PR
toxic
person.
waste?
And you could see him Because it's E3, it's bustling. You know, a lot of people are walking around. So
It would make
there's the initial like,
sense.
what?
Oh,
And wasn't
my
that
God.
that was
What?
Ghost Recon Breakpoint,
Is that
right?
Toxic
Yeah, it was
Waste?
Ghost
In
Recon.
hindsight,
Oh
it's
no,
even
man,
funnier.
no, that's.
Yeah, it's
Because of
gotten,
how
gotten
messed
better
up
with
that
time.
game is.
It's gotten better with time.
I mean, I love It's a Nod.
It's a nod.
It's one of the most used.
It's
Yeah,
one of those
it's
feels
a
like-
nod.
Yeah, A or S probably.
That one's weird to me because it's like it doesn't feel so much like a meme. It's just kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like botched to me. It's like
Yeah.
it's not really. It doesn't feel specific to us, but
You hate It's Ben,
Yeah,
right?
it's Ben's
You
like
hate it?
done.
Can we vault that?
I don't hate it. It's just,
We can vault it. Hey, we vaulted Hurt Me Down.
You
If you
wanna
want to
vault
vault
it?
it? We can
it's
vault
just.
it.
I just feel like it's. Is it that funny? If you guys think it's that funny, I'm fine with it.
Ben,
I think
look at
I
this
started
list
it because I heard it.
and
I heard
say, is it really that funny
I heard
about
a few
most of
people
them?
would say it about Ben Affleck. It's a Ben Affleck meme, so it's you know
Yeah, it's Ben.
what's the other meme? It's compromised.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't have the perspective for it. But if you guys love it, I'm down. I truly am down.
Maybe
Whatever you
middle
want.
of the road.
It makes
like,
me chuckle,
It's
but
not used that often anymore.
I've mostly said it off cam, just like when Ben shows
Is
up.
Jolly Co-op?
I didn't say it.
Where do you want it?
Vault it. Yeah, Jolly Co-ops. I mean, it's a
Jolly
it's a thing.
Co-op's funny because it's
an
a
institution.
Dark Souls thing that
Yeah.
we've completely just
I think-
redefined as something
Yeah.
very specific.
I'm proud of us. S tier.
Sick.
Put Jolly, make a statue of Jolly
Okay,
Co-op.
shit.
Oh shit.
Crazy.
Okay.
I want a statue of you and Island together. Like,
Cool.
you know, Jolly Co-op means something.
Cool.
It's been
I
around
like
a long
that
time.
reason.
Lars had
That's
brain.
already in the vault.
That's in the vault.
That's in
Yeah.
the vault.
Vault that.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
But
Little
I
pig
think it makes.
can
Little
die.
pig. Can
Vault
die.
this. Vault it.
I don't know, man. Little pig, little pig is kind of funny.
I like that somebody gave us Walking Dead wine that is in our green room that has like little a post-it on it that says "Little Pig, Little Pig."
Yeah.
We should craft
Cyber
that.
Diaz is pretty good.
Cypher Diaz is so weird.
It's so good.
That it
I
caught
love
on.
it.
Yeah.
A
But,
tier,
yeah,
dude.
it's pretty good.
But Cypher Diaz, like,
That's so something that only we would think is funny. No one else in the world
But
thinks
it's-
that's funny.
but it does have a.
But it
It
works.
does strike at something. You
It
know?
works.
Just like, you know,
He could create
something that
life.
something that everyone knows but no one understands or knows. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of perfect.
Are you thinking about like
McDangle, somebody
the
said McDangle
Palpatine
test
thing?
you.
That's not
I
Cypher
don't
Diaz.
think McDaniel is
Master
that funny
Cypher Diaz could
anymore, but it was
manipulate
really
the
funny at the
Yeah.
Cypher
time.
Diaz. He's like the
It
guy
was
who's
really
invested in
funny at
clone
the
stuff.
time.
Right.
You're thinking of
Oh, I'm thinking
Plagueis
of
or whatever.
Plagueis. That's right. Cypher Diaz is that fucking.
You know what?
water
That's
planet.
even funnier now.
Yeah.
Right? You just added something new to it.
Bump it up.
D for McDangle. D's not bad.
I think we could vault it. Like
McDangle?
it really had its
I don't
moment.
even
It had
know
its
that.
strong
I don't even
moment.
know.
It had its moment.
Must be nice. It's classy. but
Must
it's-
be
Must Be
nice.
Nice is one of the most enduring. I
That's
still
one
see
of my
people use it
favorite
all the
memes
time.
ever.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. I don't hear that often, but that's good to hear. Nice.
Just the story of that is
Yeah.
so good.
No, it has had some relevant.
Checks.
No checks.
Someone
Solid beat.
used it. Someone
No
used
checks
"Must
is
Be Nice"
good.
on me like 2 days ago about the Dodgers. I was like tweeting about the Dodgers, like "Must be nice." It's like, all right. Hey.
I would put no quarrel above no checks wherever you put no checks. 'Cause no
Oh, I don't
quarrel is
know.
solid.
When Huber says no checks, particularly when he says no checks about Bloodworth, it is very
Yeah, isn't
funny.
it like the
checks.
origin?
Yeah.
I like it, but I can
It's a
see
very
it.
like
I'm open to it.
situational.
Like B.
It's very situational.
But it's good.
B's
B-
fine.
B is what I was maybe thinking too.
All right.
No quarrel.
No quarrel.
No quarrel.
No
It's
quarrel.
just
It's hilarious because I was trying to like
No quarrel.
scrape my brain for like where the context was, and then Hubert said it. It's like, oh yeah.
Okay,
quarrel.
There it
here's what
is.
I'll say about no quarrel.
No quarrel.
I feel like no quarrel is worse than gasoline on a non-situation.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
If I was about to get mugged, I'd probably say no quarrel. Like I'd
No quarrel.
probably
No quarrel.
It's
Yeah.
so
No
it's so
quarrel.
succinct.
Real life use.
No quarrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
PB
I have no
Pace,
idea
I
what
have
that's
no
about.
idea.
Hold on.
I have no
No,
idea.
that's
Pace is
used
a-
widely
PB
used.
Pace
That's
is
not
like
ours.
not our
Yeah,
meat.
it's not.
that's widely
It's not
used.
our
Yeah,
meat.
that's not us.
Definitely not us.
Now, pizza flipping is definitely ours.
But it's
Pizza
definitely
flip.
ours.
Vault it.
This is insane dog stuff.
Please vault
Hey,
it.
you get one. Everybody gets
Please
one.
vault it.
Everybody gets one.
Vaulted.
Thank you.
Total
We're putting it in.
PJ's sad, man. PJ makes me
PJ's a
cry.
fuck PJ.
Yeah, PJ F.
PJ,
F.
I feel like the PJ story was good, but it had
The
its
story
time.
was good.
Yeah, it had its
And
time.
we vaulted Pop-Tart Sisters. Vaulted.
I don't think PJ's F. I think it's a vault, personally.
Vault
Yeah,
it.
I put it in the vault.
I don't know, just the nature of
We
what
gotta get rid of
what
all
happened.
PJ is an
Yeah.
F. That's like
that
that's
is
the
true.
nature
It makes
of
me
what
sad
he
every
is.
He
time I
is.
hear it.
PJ himself is an F.
Yeah.
That poor child.
But PJ has an F.
Yeah, PJ just like makes me
Sure.
angry.
All right. I'm sure. I'm with you.
Research break is an
break's like
S.
oh, okay. I was
Long
gonna say
life.
A.
Yeah.
Salad Mike is S for.
I say
salad.
it and I don't even think of it as a meme. It's like I say it to the point
Yeah.
where it's just like, this is how you say you're going to the
Yes,
bathroom.
yeah.
It's
same.
so
Totally
weird.
Same.
Yep.
It's so weird.
Salad Mike's an S for.
Yeah.
I mean,
Love
Salad Mike is.
salad.
Salty Runback is not us either.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I am offended that you would attribute that to us.
Shadow Drop is S.
Shadow
Yeah,
Drop is an S, yeah.
Maybe Shadow Drop is
Shut up,
Yep.
yeah.
There it is.
We
Yep,
invented that term. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Shout
Shout
out
out.
is funny. Maybe A.
Sure.
I think Shout Out has lost a little cachet.
I would say
Yes,
so.
it has.
I haven't gotten
Bump
one,
it one, bump it down one.
but people love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
I mean, of course.
F.
Yeah, of course. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Garbage.
Thank you
It's
so much.
funny. When we come on a Kyle, we even don't say anything but just F.
I love So Generous because
That
it's
is
the most
pretty funny.
casual Damiani
So
line ever.
generous.
So
So
generous is
generous.
good.
So generous is fantastic.
So good.
So generous.
It's so good.
So
That's what it says.
That's
Yeah,
one of the
that's
top.
an F.
We
Yeah.
wouldn't exist without this mindset.
Swimming.
To deny it is to deny
That's
ourselves.
us. That is us.
Yeah, it is.
That the calendar, the picture that we did of you, like in the sevens, is
Yeah,
like
it's
how,
too good.
Yeah.
It's too good.
When you
Taking
pass
a
before my
knee,
eyes when
I
I
think
die
good.
here.
Well, we
Yeah.
don't have a
That's
suck
the
my
version of
kiss
you
either.
That will forever.
Hey, Donkey Suck my kiss.
I would put that in F.
Yeah,
Just get it out.
Probably go ahead.
Get
I would
it
fight
out.
for that one.
I love taking it.
I do
I do.
too.
I do.
This is
think
a Kyle
A.
Watson joint, but it's very good. Yeah,
It's an A.
it's very good.
It's A, yeah.
It's very good. I can't deny taking a knee. This is an S.
Pretty cool.
Pretty good.
This is like an all too common thing.
Tootsie Time's pretty
Throwing
funny, but it's just me.
gasoline
I just said it unironically
Yeah, I think
20
it's a
minutes
ball.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Tootsie Time's
This
good
time
though.
sucks.
Oh,
I don't know.
Tootsie
This
Time's-
one I missed.
Can I
I-
ex-
yeah,
can I
maybe
speak
just don't have-
involved?
Maybe I just don't have the attachment.
But can I explain
My bad.
it just for the
Yes,
humor?
Yes, yes.
So Tootsie was my hoot, my hoot. And when Kyle would do a research break, when he'd go to the bathroom, I would level up Tootsie. So he'd come back and be like, God damn, and it was like, it was our Laurel and Hardy bit.
You know what, Jones? I
they would leave the
genuinely
room
feel
and
bad.
Toots, everybody would be like, Tootsie Time, just hashtag Tootsie
I
Time.
feel
in
bad
chat.
that I said that sucks. That is a heartwarming
Yeah, that's a
story.
nice story,
That's a
Jones.
nice
But
story.
you can be a beer seat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was out of line.
Tootsie Time's never coming back. It's
Right.
never gonna be time again for Tootsie Time.
Right.
There's no way.
Okay, I love Touch Water because it was
I love Touch
Bossman
Water.
legit upset at chat saying it to him.
One of the best Bossman freakouts.
Meltdown.
Yeah.
But what was
it
the
was a
original-
meltdown. It was actually a
what was
meltdown.
What was the water about?
It was from Final
Okay,
Fantasy VII.
we were
lost in the
watching-
blizzard
Yes,
part.
Yes.
Trying to find something, and someone kept saying like, "Just touch water" or some shit. Touch water, and Kyle like fucking
and
lost it. It
Kyle,
was so
Kyle
good.
blew a gasket.
Yeah, it was so good. What a legendary playthrough.
Welcome to my
I
trick.
like it.
I like
Rare,
it too.
pretty rare.
I feel like it's time has passed. Yeah.
Yes.
It was a good group stream, but
C maybe?
She's good.
Because it still gets brought up. White Brains, maybe vault that. I think it's done. It was really good while it lasted.
Yeah,
Wait
sure.
for anime's like an
Anime's
A.
a good B.
Maybe
Yeah.
an A. And your in one's like indelible. I could A or B it, but
Yeah, Damiani just used it the other day on the podcast. You're in one.
why did half of these happen? You
Maybe
know, like
we're
there's.
funnier than I thought.
I mean, we just explained each one of them as we went.
But I mean, why did they? We've also had. These aren't the only funny moments we've had.
Right.
You know, it's like why?
Well, that's why I think there's a few of them that like aren't even necessarily memes.
Yeah.
They're just like,
The
that
fun
was
thing
a
is
moment.
if you find that Silver Squad video, you don't have to go long until you get to where I find Tootsie, and I'm like, I'm naming him Tootsie, and Boss was just furious. I'm like, yes, I can press this Tootsie button anytime I want. This is great.
Fun one.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was a good list. That was not as scary as I thought that was going to be.
Fun.
And I'm glad that the only double rank is S tier. We are the most humble group of streamers you're going to find.
And Vault.
Oh,
This
Vault, yeah,
next
yeah.
one comes from Carl Williams.
That pizza flipping Vault was a
Carl!
surprise.
Carl.
Put it to bed.
All right, fun time. Horror franchise.
Yeah, baby!
This is the one I wanted the most.
Yeah,
fun.
baby!
I'm out of my element.
I'm pretty sure I knew a Carl.
Gee,
was.
I wonder
I'm
where
just
Ben's
trying to
gonna
think
put
of
Evil
where.
Hey.
Hey, go
I'm right
through
there
the
with you,
list,
bro.
Jones.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Okay, then we're fine.
Go
You're just
through
gonna
the
fucking
list.
cue it up.
What even is that first one?
Boy, some of these are just S's, and that's just all there is to it.
Invisible Man?
I can't even like.
I don't know
What is that?
I don't. I can't tell what the
That's
first
a
one is.
franchise? Oh wait, is that no? That's not Candyman. What is that?
It might be Invisible Man.
Yeah, I want to
'Cause that
say I knew
definitely is a
Carl
franchise.
Williams that was like a coach, but I
It's
can't think of
hard
whether he's a
because, like,
coach in school
some
or
of
a
these
coach
I
somewhere I
love,
worked.
but aren't necessarily good.
Yeah.
We just skip it for now until someone says. what
Okay,
this
yeah.
is.
Yeah, I don't know what the first one is.
Am I here?
This is gonna be a
C,
weird
maybe
list.
C, but like,
I haven't
list
seen
is-
Child's Play. I have it queued up. I have the whole collection, but I haven't
Oh,
seen
really?
it.
Tough list.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good, dude.
Child's Play is one of those movies that I don't know that I've actually watched, like specifically watched, but I've seen it on. You know what I mean? Like you're over at a friend's house and like it's just on the TV, and like sometimes you see a little bit of it here and there.
So are we? Do
Or
we
you're
have to
flipping
judge
channels.
these like all? I mean, do we have to include the entire?
As a
Yeah.
franchise. You're looking to
Something
franchise.
like Child's Play, right?
Yeah.
The first 3 then are going to be brought down by
That-
the next 5.
Exactly. This
I
list
mean,
is really
I don't
good.
agree with that. I don't agree. It's like saying a Terminator is bad because there's so many bad Terminators.
dude, there were some
That's kinda
moments.
true, though.
In what?
There were some moments
In
in
the new
those
one.
later those later.
The Seed of Chucky.
Even the
ones,
last
whatever.
one I thought was kind of fun. Like I thought those were very amusing.
I think Chucky is pretty consistent actually
Yeah.
overall when you compare it to a lot.
I
of
think it's
and the
about
first one is
How is the
where
reboot with
it
Mark
stands as
Hamill?
a
I have not
legacy,
seen
yeah.
the reboot.
It's not terrible. It kind of does what RoboCop does, where it's like they did enough new stuff that I at least enjoyed it for that. It's more like Terminator. He's a robot that's like gone bad, but
I'd say
Brad
honestly,
Dory
Bride of
Wormtongue is
Chucky.
Chucky.
I would think B.
Yeah, I think B is.
I'm
really
way down
good
with the
for
B. I'm way
Child's
down with
Play,
the B.
for sure.
Ghoulies is like a C or D. Ghoulies
Critters is
fine.
awesome.
Oh, Critters are really. Where's Ghoulies? Is it Critters?
Critters.
That's Critters. Right
That
there.
looks like
Oh,
Critters.
Ghoulies trilogy. There it is.
So good.
Critters, yeah.
Critters is fun, right?
Critters is pretty fun. I would see though.
B or C.
B.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of that, like how
Dude.
serious. Like,
Okay,
we have to get
so
some
Go.
we need to
serious-
have a conversation about A Nightmare on Elm Street because
Yeah.
I love it so much, even when it's bad.
Even
And
when
there are
it's
times
bad.
where
I
it
don't
is-
think it's the best. That's
Right.
for sure.
Yeah, I think the
It's
first one is
iconic.
the best. I actually really like Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Nightmare is
as
legendary.
Three is.
Well. Oh,
Dude,
three's
it's
very good.
ass.
Three's
Three
very
Warriors,
good.
baby.
Three's very good. Yeah, you're right.
ARS.
My
Man,
next door neighbor
three-
growing up. I would
three
say
actually
A.
might be the best one.
ARS.
I would say
Here's the
I
thing,
would
though.
say A.
It's pretty hard to beat Freddy
Judging,
Krueger.
judging where we're gonna go, trust me, we can beat it. Like,
So-
with Jaws, dude, come on. There's some stuff we can.
Hold on, hold on.
Jaws 2.
And
The-
3.
The
It's
thing that I would
so
say
bad,
against it,
and
is
you're
the
smoking.
And
the
Jaws
Nightmare on
just-
Elm Street remake is atrociously
It's
bad.
atrocious.
It's not even fun. It's just shitty.
Yo,
Yeah,
Freddy
saw
vs. Jason also amazing.
Yes, Freddy vs.
dude.
Jason is super fun.
Freddy
Jason,
Krueger
yes.
is S, dude. Like a lot of horror
Oh, man,
franchises
you know
are
what?
so
I would
inconsistent.
even say that Freddy
That's
makes
true.
Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah, like
He's so good in that.
it's
Yeah,
really hard to beat Nightmare on Elm Street as a franchise.
it's really good. It's
when you
really
talk
good.
about overall consistency.
What's funny, Huber, hear me out. I think in terms of quality, A Nightmare on Elm Street actually might be better than Friday the 13th.
I've
But
always
I-
kind of
I like Friday the
preferred it
13th
for no
more, but
I
reason,
like-
Elm Street
but
is-
yeah.
But I
It's
like
consistent.
Friday the 13th more, but
Yeah.
I do think Nightmare
Yep.
on Elm Street is probably the better series
I
overall.
agree. I agree.
Let's wait. We'll see.
Yeah.
You can always bump it
Leave
up.
it there. Jones is not hearing it, so leave
Yeah.
it there.
Evil
There's no way it is an S.
Evil Dead
There's
series.
no. I mean, if somebody wants to make an argument for it or against it,
I
out here,
haven't seen the
Evil Dead
show,
is
so
The show
yeah, you always
is
speak
so
out of it.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Ash vs. Evil Dead is amazing.
And all the movies are great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the remake, it's very different.
I
but
love
it,
the
yeah,
remake
I like the remake a lot as
too.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2 is.
And
a
certainly speaking with,
masterpiece.
and see that's the thing about Nightmare on Elm Street. Like for me, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness like just shred the hell out of it. And,
Yeah.
Like as much as I love Nightmare on Elm Street,
I agree.
If we're gonna
I
like
agree.
put something on,
Oh,
then I'm
yeah.
gonna be like, oh my god, like so
Yeah.
hyped to
I agree.
watch.
Yeah.
Army
Dude.
of Darkness is so.
Yes, Brandon Jones.
Sure. Army of
My
Darkness.
man.
Exorcist 1 is one of the best movies on this entire tier.
Yeah, Exorcist 3 is my
I
favorite
have
horror
not
film of all
seen-
time. Exorcist 3 is my favorite horror film. I would
I'm
Yeah,
going to
just
watch
based on
it
this
like
item.
this
Two-
week. I haven't seen Exorcist 1.
No, 2 is
Two
2
is
is
crazy.
two's on
No,
mess.
it is crazy.
The one
It
with
is
Skarsgård
crazy.
in the desert's like not horrible.
What's I'm thinking
Is it the
Poltergeist
beginning
2.
or whatever? The-
Yeah, it's
the
got like
prequel?
military
Yeah.
connotations, and it's interesting. It's got
ARS
like Indiana
for me.
Jones vibes, kind of. I mean, just yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, the first one's.
It's the best. It's the best.
If you've never seen the first movie, I guarantee you, even if you watch the first film and be like, I didn't think it was that scary, it's in your brain now, and you can't
and
get
it's
it
just
out.
good.
Like,
it's
it's
a
gonna.
good ass movie.
And the
I'm excited for it.
And the scariest shot,
Don't spoil it for Ben.
The scariest shot in The Exorcist is not one that everyone like, oh, staircase, blah, blah, blah. Like not, it's like, nope. That's not, to me, that's not the scariest shot. Ask me later.
You cannot tell me.
Sure.
When you drive behind a car with logs,
Tony Todd, man. Tony Todd, putting in
You
the
never
work.
stay behind a big truck anymore, do you?
And it gives you exactly what you want in every entry, dude. Like, it's such fan service.
3 was one of the greatest horror movies ever made. Part
3 is the roller coaster, right?
Devon
so good.
Sawa. It actually does it actually does a good job of like remembering the past movies because there's a lot of like the characters looking up other people that have been people back.
And the last one was actually like a prequel that led into the beginning of the first film.
Yeah.
It showed you actually.
I think a joke about Final
Destination.
Destination. I've seen all of them.
It's so good. 4 and 5
I definitely
aren't
wanted
that
a
good,
binge
honestly, but they're still awesome.
at some point.
So fun.
Oh.
I mean,
dead serious.
A or S
Do you know,
for me.
what's really frustrating?
like,
you can't like legally buy Dawn of the Dead right now. I've been looking for a good Blu-ray copy for like over a year.
Like it should be yes. What are we doing?
I
Like,
think
it should-
yes.
you know what I mean? Ghoulies is great. Ghoulies is.
And that's totally when I would like
The first
go
one's
into
the
like
carnival,
a Mimo or
right?
something. Like just go to a used shop and look
Yeah.
around.
There was one
The thing
Ghoulies
is,
I
the whole
watched.
movie's
Like,
on
Grabbed
YouTube,
by the ghoulies.
Right.
but you can't. Yeah, I want to
I
watch
see
it
what
on
you.
Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I've seen the
Oh, I
remake.
see,
I
I
haven't
see,
seen the original Romero.
Halloween might be S, I think. Halloween has to be
I know, dude.
above
The first movie is so.
All right.
Halloween.
The first,
Kills.
the first movie, the first Halloween is one of the best horror movies ever made. Just straight up.
Yep.
And I think.
And the remake is one of my favorite movies of all time. I know. Or the reboot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The thing is, I just got done watching Halloween 2, 3, and 4.
Dude, 3's so sick.
3
is so sick.
3
is
gives me
so
so
incredible.
much joy.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Well, okay.
Love
Have you
it.
seen 3?
No, I mean I don't remember it. I might have.
Okay.
Oh
Don't
my
let
God,
anybody
Season of
spoil the
Witch.
twist
Cool.
for
Yeah,
you because
yeah.
it is hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't really like 2 all that much.
Probably one of the low points.
I kind
for
of
sure.
like 4. 4 is like a very predictable, boring, and safe movie, but it's also kind of comforting.
Yep.
I don't know.
Good slasher.
Okay, and the Rob Zombie Halloween movies are bad,
I don't like them.
Travis.
They don't.
Fuck, does that bring it down to an A?
But
You gotta count them all.
they are like going for something in a way that I kind of respect, but it's not good. I can't like
There's so many other movies.
adamantly defend it.
H2O, man.
I put it on A.
H2O
with,
was fun.
dude, H2O is sick.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I gotta watch 5
H2O 's
Resurrection
sick.
Yeah, I thought
H2O.
H2O was fun.
Yeah. H2O's aged well.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
All right. House is a C. It's great. I love it. I've seen them all. Shout out to William Catt.
Friday the 13th is one of my favorite things of all time, and it's A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of bad ones.
Yeah. But man, I just want to shout out to Friday the 13th Part 6.
6 is the culmination.
That movie is so much
Jason
fucking
lives,
fun.
bro.
Love to hear
Also,
that
shout out to
culmination.
Jason X. If you
Love
want
Jason
a
X.
good time.
Is it the space one?
Yes.
Wait, so Halloween.
3 and 6 are my
Halloween,
favorite.
we're not putting on S just because of the Rob Zombie one.
3
Is that
interesting.
Love 3.
Why? Is that
Well,
why?
how many are there?
Rob Zombie one?
6 is
Maybe
my
two?
number one.
Two?
And 2 was
6 might be my
bad.
number one too. 6
And then well, they have 2 Rob Zombies, right?
Yeah, 2 Rob Zombies.
or,
That's why.
I
That's
think-
why it's not S.
And there's
Well,
someone said
I think the
H2O.
Rob Zombie.
The Rob
Part 2
Zombie
is-
factor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn you, Rob.
Remember the whole series when it
Yeah.
comes to
Yeah, the
this,
whole
as
series
well
is
with
tough.
Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws.
Jaws.
Like,
Jaws.
Well, hold on, wait, hold on.
Levels, but the other ones are so bad.
Yeah, the last.
I think Jaws could
So
still easily be
bad.
S tier. Because
Jaws
only 4 of them.
itself can, Jones.
Yeah, and 2 of them are good, and 2 are
Go back
bad.
up to S tier. I mean, there's
It's
only 4
definitely
of them.
something that did
50% of it's bad.
Jaws 3 has some of the worst 3D ever
Oh.
conceived.
No, yeah, dude, Jaws 1 is
Okay, at least A then. My God.
sure.
Jaws 1 is one of the best
Jaws
American
is.
films
So is The Exorcist.
ever made. I know, and it's an S tier.
For sure.
And the Exorcist does some weird old shit, and Jaws 3 is still kind of fun, and Jaws 2 is just like, okay. Jaws 2 is not like offensive. Jaws 4 is the only one that's like laughably bad. Jaws 3 is super 80s and super fun. And again, Jaws 1 is
it's perfect. Perfect movie.
better than any other movie
Perfect
on that A
enough.
tier.
I agree.
Like, so that feels
I agree.
weird.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
You'd be like, oh, it's compared Nightmare on Elm Street to Jaws.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
what?
I agree. I agree. No, I don't think it's S.
What?
I can't do that. I can't do S there.
All right.
This
Ooh,
ne-
I love this.
I
This
felt
is a
the
good,
tension.
This is a good tension.
Dominic, delete this one, please. The
Jeepers
creator of this is a horrible human. Delete.
All right.
Delete. Like,
Wow.
delete
We'll
it
just
off
pretend
the
we haven't
list.
I don't
seen
even
it.
know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Jeepers
is.
Creepers.
Those movies
We're not
suck
good-
too. Yeah.
Leprechaun is always seats.
Leprechaun!
Leprechaun.
It's so bad.
I just bought a 4-pack of the Leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
I haven't seen him yet,
Right.
but I'm gonna watch.
No, I see.
Bump
You
it
see
up.
Leprechaun?
That's gotta be.
That can't go
That
above
can't be
C,
below
come
a
on.
C.
You
That
gotta be.
can't
I
be
think
below
you
a
gotta
C.
be. These are stoner films, man.
Leprechaun.
But
What's wrong with
Hold on, have you
stoner
seen
films?
Ghoulies or House?
Yeah, you gotta.
It's C tier. It's the same. It's the same. It's
I'm
just.
not
Bump
huge
it.
on it.
There it is.
Okay.
There's room for horror comedies, man. There's room.
The first one is so bad.
There are some excellent horror comedies. on
This
list.
dialogue is so bad.
Really important
It's
question.
kind of offensive, actually.
Really important question.
I suppose it is. yeah.
Why the hell is Ouija on here and
Yeah.
The Conjuring is
Yeah,
not?
what-
I'm
what-
The
why-
Conjuring's
The Conjuring.
there.
Oh, okay. Why?
Or
why,
like Insidious. Like
why
why
is
is Ouija
Ouija
here?
on here?
Why is
I don't
Ouija
know.
here?
Ouija
This is
shouldn't
what the
be
person
here.
sent.
Why is Ouija here?
You should.
Vault it.
Then vault it.
Like
Haven't
Ouija
seen.
2 was good, weirdly, but it's weird.
Alright.
Ouija 2 is sick.
Okay,
Hellraiser.
So I've only seen the first 2 Hellraiser movies because I hear that after that it just
Yeah.
gets abysmal.
Right.
But god damn, do I like the first 2 Hellraiser movies?
They're pretty
like,
great.
A lot.
How many are there?
I think
Yeah.
B.
There you go.
I'd like
there you go.
to
At least
a
5 or 6.
No, there's more than that.
There are?
Yeah.
But there's 2 good ones.
I really like the first 2 a lot.
So yeah, by Huber logic, this is a B probably.
Yeah, Psycho 1.
Because
Well,
Psycho
yeah,
1
yeah,
is.
yeah.
This is
Yep,
the same
I
thing.
agree.
Because
Yeah.
like you
But
got
it's so-
these
Unfortunately,
weird
it has
ass
to be a B, otherwise
sequels.
it'd be an S if it wasn't
Yeah.
for that
What
spelling.
is
I agree.
this?
Guess the last time I saw Psycho?
What's
2
this?
days ago, baby.
Nice.
What is that?
Oh wait, hold on.
Holds.
Hold on. Psycho needs to be a C.
My
Drop
God.
it more because
Whoa.
of the Anne Heche Vince Vaughn remake. That brings it down to a
Good.
C.
Oh, dude.
Sorry.
Yup.
Psycho. Yeah, that was really
Wasn't that
Wow.
who directed
Tarnished.
that? Wasn't that like fucking
Yeah.
Soderbergh
Oh,
or
Pumpkinhead.
like
You're right,
Yeah.
Chad.
Oh,
You're right.
Pumpkinhead.
That's
Ron
what I haven't seen.
Howard
Haven't seen
maybe
it.
or
not
some
Ron
shit?
Howard.
Oh.
But it was someone like Soderbergh.
I
Oh, the director?
Gus Van
Gus Van
Sant.
Sant. Oh, yeah,
Van
it's
Sant.
good. Well,
To
that's
me,
a
it's
They
one
did
of
a
those.
lot of
Yeah, it
scenes
just
as a
feels
kid,
like one
I
of those
remember
things.
it.
Yeah,
where, like,
Pumpkinhead was fine. No, Pumpkinhead's
Soulless.
like probably C tier.
I haven't seen Pumpkinhead since I was a child.
Pumpkinhead is a
there we go.
Okay, all right.
Here we go.
I need to get
Stan
this off my
Winston
chest.
classic. Stan Winston was all over Pumpkinhead.
Saw.
I have seen every single Saw movie. I've seen
ARD.
some of them multiple times.
I have not seen the last one.
As a series, no. As a series, it is trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beerus.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do love it. And the first one is a fantastic film. And I actually have a renewed appreciation for Saw 2. But it is a fucking mess, and Spiral sucks.
It's
So there's 7
severely,
films in
Beerus
Jigsaw.
CD.
There's 7 mainline, and then Jigsaw is the 8th.
No,
or whatever.
it's Saw 1 through
So,
6.
man, you remember Saw was literally every year.
Oh, and then
do.
Saw 3D,
I do.
and
Like
then
6
Jigsaw. Jigsaw's bad,
I only saw the
and then
first 2.
Spiral.
I think I did.
Oh,
no,
Spiral
I
is one I'm
saw-
forgetting about. So
I'd say
B.
I'd
D?
say Beer C.
I would say-
C or
I'd say
D.
C.
I
effects.
do not
so
think it can go
many.
higher than a B.
Okay, yeah, C.
C, I
Sure.
think.
The thing about Saw is if you have them on a service or you buy them all at once, you cannot stop watching them. Like they
Yeah,
just,
no,
you
they-
can't tell when
No.
you're in the middle of one or near the end of another.
Okay,
ARS.
hold on.
ARS.
The new
I
trailer
have
though.
so much love for Scream.
I think S.
I
dude.
think Scream. I think Scream
it's
3
S.
is without question the weak point of the
does-
series.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
even that isn't terrible.
Yes,
though,
I
you know?
agree with you. I agree with
ARS.
you. I think even that isn't terrible. I think Scream 1 is a masterpiece. Scream 2
4
is
is amazing.
really good, and 4 is really good.
I think it's S, honestly.
Yeah, I
Have
think
you seen
it's
the?
S.
Do you see the
Did
trailer
you see
for the new one?
trailer?
Yeah.
I have no
I,
idea.
I feel like
I don't watch horror trailers.
I
Oh
swear,
my
I think they're
God.
just
I don't watch
withholding.
them.
I think they're withholding everything from the
No,
trailer. 'cause it
I
looks-
really like
It
that
looks
trailer.
so matter of fact. I'm like, they just can't show anything because they'll spoil the shit out of it. So like, they're just like, all you need to know is this is another Scream movie. Go see it.
I think it's S.
My heart
really
really
do.
wants to put
You
Scream in
can't-
S.
My
You
heart
can't put
really
Scream
does
above
too.
Jaws. I'll wrestle you to the ground.
Hold on.
All right, go,
wait.
wrestle.
It's more consistent.
Wait, think about how consistent it is to
It's so
how
consistent.
connected each one is to the next.
Yeah.
Jaws, you know what I mean? I mean,
Cindy
Scream is
Prescott.
pretty solid.
It's
If anything,
really-
it's the most solid. Of
Honestly,
this
out of the entire
even
list,
the Dawn of the
Evil
Dead
Dead,
ones have
yeah.
weaker moments.
I
than
agree.
Scream, if you think
I
about it.
truly agree, Don,
crazy,
100%. I so
but at the
agree.
same time, I don't want to
Scream
get
has
from
better
top to bottom,
Scream
dude.
has better sequels than like 90%
Yeah.
of the things
I
on this list.
I cannot
Don't
agree more.
bump
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so many of these
Cannot agree
movies,
more.
it's like
No,
they
Jones.
shouldn't have sequels.
Jones.
Just really.
A lot of them
comes down
shouldn't.
to
But
that.
I'm trying to get a read on Jones. What's
Scream is
that?
aware that it's making sequels and offers. God.
And it's
All
a
right, keep it on
celebration of
A.
the
I
entire
don't like
genre.
Why is it not S? God damn it!
Keep it on A. It's
Jones
funny.
is shaking his head.
All right, all right.
Because we have a pending film.
Go ahead.
it's
I mean,
gotta
if
be
I'm
up
voted
there
out,
to
I'm
cash.
voted out.
I mean, I think it's
No,
way
it's
more
all right, it's all
consistent
right.
than Exorcist and Dawn of the Dead. I think it should be S, honestly.
That's what it sounds like.
Like,
I
I
only seen the
like
first
Friday
one.
the 13th 10 times more, and I would still put Scream at S and Friday the 13th at A.
Hubert, I'm with you, man.
Like,
I'm just with you.
It's just facts. It's just so consistent.
They are extremely consistent movies that
Yeah.
are really fun to watch.
Yeah. Love them.
And one is a legit.
It's a 10. It's a 10
masterpiece.
out of
It is
10.
10 out of 10.
I agree.
Yes.
Could not agree more. Could not agree more.
Better than Jaws. Scream one.
Nope.
Oh man.
No?
But Scream 2, 3, and 4 are better than Jaws
Should
2.
Red
Should the
Dragon,
first
Hannibal,
three
way
Silence
better.
of
go
the
down to
Lambs,
D?
what's-
Way
is there
better.
another one?
Is there like a
No,
distinction there?
it's Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and
Red
Red
Dragon.
Dragon.
Okay, and the show has nothing to do with.
No,
I don't think we're putting
we
shows
can't-
on
I
these.
don't think we can include shows because then it
Oh.
makes it weird. Although if we
Okay.
were including shows, this would.
Jaws
fucking
1 is
complement
better than
that.
Scream
If
1.
there's-
Scream 2, 3, and 4 are better than Jaws 2.
Oh, and
and 4.
Hannibal Rising. Yeah, you're right. I didn't
How
see
about-
Hannibal Rising. on my
Think about
list.
this. Think about it this way.
Okay.
If there was like a quality machine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Play-Doh, that you shoved things into, and like boop, 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 boop,
Yeah.
boop, 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 quality went up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you take Jaws 2, 3, and 4, you put it aside. You just take Jaws and you
Yeah, of
boop,
course.
into the quality machine.
Yeah.
How many screams do you have to put into that machine to hit the Jaws?
I think
meter?
Scream 1 is one of the best horror films of all time, easily.
So if you just put Scream 1 in,
It'd be like it would make a dent and get closer to Jaws. Like,
Jaws.
Jaws still has a lead. Jaws is still better.
Okay.
One of the
Then-
best movies ever.
then I
but
cannot
Scream
argue
is one of
that.
the best horror movies ever.
True.
I really believe it.
True.
I really believe it in my heart.
Well, think about this. Maybe we'll move.
You know, there's
stuff around.
there's some glaring omissions here. I'm a little upset.
A lot of
about.
omissions.
there are a lot of
There's no
omissions.
ring. There's no.
There's
the
omissions.
first one?
Oh,
Purge?
Ring.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no.
The Purge
Oh,
I would
Purge is
put
a-
on
Purge.
A or B.
Yeah,
You
there's
gotta
a-
have Purge.
Purge isn't on here.
What's the?
Oh, and you wanna
Sarah
talk about
Michelle-
consistency.
Sarah Michelle Gellar one.
Well,
I know what you did
Oh, I
last
still know what you
summer.
did.
But also the other one, the Japanese.
The Puppet
Grudge.
Master.
Grudge.
Ju-on, dude. Ju-on.
Ju-on, yeah.
Yeah,
Puppet
no
Master.
Alien either.
Alien. Hello.
Okay. Anyways.
Um,
yeah.
Silence of the Lambs is
weird.
really
So Silence of the
hard.
Lambs suffers
Silence
the
of the
same way
Lambs is
Jaws
also a
does.
10. Yeah,
Silence,
exactly.
Silence of the Lambs.
Legit 10.
It is a legit 10. It's undeniable.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember if it was Red Dragon that I liked, but I think it was Hannibal where I was like, no, this
Hannibal
is
is really bad.
Hannibal's
Red
bad.
Dragon's
Red Dragon's-
good.
Yes,
Yeah,
Red Dragon's
Hannibal
alright.
is
Yes.
terrible.
I watched Hannibal and I was like, what the fuck happened?
There's
Yeah.
also
Jeez,
the
my
movie.
God.
There's also
Enough
the
of the
Red.
madness. Speed.
There's also the
Yeah,
Red
dude.
Dragon adaptation called Manhunter in like the 80s or 90s that was really solid.
Oh, that's right.
Add that to the
That's
list.
right.
That bumps it up.
That
That's
was
a
good.
good
Oh,
ass
those
movie.
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be at
forgot
least,
about
my
that.
God.
It should be maybe
Okay,
A.
all right. I have to
Might
say,
be-
Bump it up. Bump it up.
to
Putting Silence of the
Yeah.
Lambs next to Hellraiser like
Yeah.
that doesn't
Feel right.
That doesn't feel
Because
right.
even though Hannibal is not
Put
good,
it right
you're
next to Final
still
Destination
getting
where it belongs.
you're still getting Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal.
I think Silence of the Lambs is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah,
That's
period.
true,
Like,
man. That's-
The show has no bearing.
The Academy
here,
of
we know.
Motion Picture Arts and Sciences agrees with you.
The show has no bearing there.
Oh, Texas.
So I've actually only seen the 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but god damn.
No, that movie, the movie knocks you out.
That movie is incredible.
Hottest take you'll ever hear me say about horror. I think this franchise is like D tier.
It's not great.
I'm not a fan.
It's not great.
I'm not
I will
a
go to
fan.
bat, and I can only go to
yeah.
bat for the 1974.
That first one, true horror.
It is
right?
true horror.
Even
It is.
holds up.
It like
Ever
it
since
is
then,
amazing.
though?
That movie has like negative budget,
Yeah.
and just the performances. Like the final sequence of that film
Yeah.
is utterly terrifying.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
Like,
But ever since then, it's gone
Oh, I believe you.
nowhere
I believe
but
you.
down.
I believe
Yeah,
you.
it's
I believe
Then
you.
there's
I
the
believe you. I believe
remakes.
you. I believe you.
Then there's the Leatherface prequel.
Yeah.
Like
Where's-
they have butchered
Yeah.
that more than any other franchise on this
It
list.
kind of seems like a Saw situation.
Where's Dracula?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's no classic one.
Frankenstein?
There's
Yeah,
no
what the
classic-
hell?
Oh, that's so
Wolfman,
true.
what the What
Universal
They provided the
monsters.
link. They
Where
provided
are
the
they?
link.
Hey, I'm happy to be done and move on to another
The
list.
Conjuring
True,
has,
true.
has to be way up there.
So The Conjuring to me is A or S because one is one of the best horror movies in my opinion.
The Nun
1 and
is
2 are
awesome.
fantastic.
1 and 2 are fantastic.
1 and 2 are
The
fantastic.
Nun is great.
Does that?
It is not. It is not. The Nun is not
Nun
great.
is so good.
Oh
dude.
man.
The newest one.
Don is just like shit posting in real life, and I love it.
The newest
Oh,
one,
man.
The Devil Made Me Do It, is
That
the.
was good.
Okay, yeah. So
It's diminishing returns. It's finally the one where like, okay, this framing is done. Like, time to move on with this franchise.
So,
but I
Hubert-
cannot deny the impact of the original one.
I want to
and
talk
obviously
about
number 2.
The Devil Made Me Do It real quick.
Yeah.
Because I agree with you. I just saw it recently.
Yeah.
It is not as good as 1 and 2.
No.
That's just a fact.
No.
But I still think it has enough of the elements that make 1 and 2 so good.
Yeah.
I think those 2 lead performances and the chemistry that they have are so good.
sure, for sure.
I think the people that they're trying to help are genuinely sympathetic.
Mm-hmm.
The scares definitely feel cheaper
yeah.
in a way that is really frustrating. But it wasn't as bad as people made me believe it was.
No. It was just average.
It was. Yeah, it was just
Aggressively
average.
so.
It was just average. I agree with that assessment. Yeah.
I think an A is really fair.
I think A is fair.
I think looking back in 20 years, like The Conjuring is going to stand toe to toe amongst some of the best.
Yeah.
I really do.
I think 1 and 2 are great movies.
Yes, Brandon.
Jonesy.
I think they're all terrible. But I will let him stand today. How about that? I'll totally let
You
him stand
also
today.
hate Insidious. It's so weird.
I
to me
don't
that
like
you don't
any
like
of his horror movies. I think they're all
That's
really, really bad.
so
I
weird.
think they're all comedies,
Well,
man. They all
That's
don't.
so weird. That's so strange. to
My
me.
brother was like Conjuring watching.
Have you
Yeah.
seen Malignant?
I've like
saving it for Halloween.
6 minutes. I'm
Please
just
don't
past the
spoil
opening
it.
No,
credits.
I'm not spoiling
Okay.
anything.
And Milo walked in the room, and I was like, "Ah," and I closed the browser. But I'm going to. I'm going to.
No, I want you to watch Malignant. It is going to
Yeah.
piss you off so much. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Should we
Oh my God,
split
that's
C?
so funny,
Should we
Brandon.
drag some of that
Tremors is-
stuff down to D?
Tremors is a C. or
Okay,
D.
so Tremors. Remember that
The first one is one of my.
There
favorite
are
films of all time.
7 films in the
7,
Tremors
no.
series.
No, the Tremors is no.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a Netflix
yeah,
one. There's Cold Day
Yeah.
in
No,
Hell
yeah,
and
yeah,
Shrieker
yeah.
Island.
If
It's,
we want,
it's the military dude from the first one. He's like in all of them. He's the only one who's in all of them.
Yeah. Elephant Gunman.
They're just, yeah.
Shout out to Dragon to Hell.
the dad
Seeing
on
that
Family
mentioned in
Ties.
chat. That
What is
movie
his
is so
name?
fucking
Tremors is
underrated.
like-
Dragon to
Everybody's
Hell
related to
is
him.
The whole
Michael
series
Gross.
is kind of like a D at this
Michael
point.
Gross.
Michael Gross.
His
It
daughter
just- it
married
just
one of Mike
dumb.
Buddy's brothers.
Like Tremors one's like a B.
story.
I think everything is good. Like it just went downhill drastically.
No, it's a D. It's a D for
Yeah,
sure.
the whole
And
thing is a D.
Trolls an F, which is fun. It's literally like
Oh,
one of the
God.
worst
I thought
films
that
ever.
was like the dude from Labyrinth.
No,
What
that's
Like, do you, I don't know what that guy's
An
name
Invisible
was.
Man, I guess. I would just like see it.
Yeah, what is that?
Man, there's no Candyman on here either.
I saw
Yeah, lots of.
the first Troll a lot growing up.
No,
'cause
a lot of them. I
we
should
had
say.
it on a VHS.
Did they ever make a
I saw
Warlock
the
sequel?
second one once and like it screwed me up. Like, no,
Dude,
that's
well,
Thing?
that's it. No,
How
I
is
mean,
The Thing
when you
not
think
on
about it,
here?
Not really
dude,
a
there are
franchise.
millions of horror
Yes.
franchises. Dude,
You're right, but
From Dusk Till
still.
Dawn is 100% a franchise.
Yeah, but the other ones are trash.
Oh, I know, but it's still a franchise.
The
It's
Western
still
one was
an ad,
awesome.
but-
3, dude. Dusk Till Dawn 3, the Western, I loved it.
Wasn't that 2?
Troll 2 is
Hangman or
entertaining,
whatever? I
but-
think that was 2.
It should
Are you
still be an F.
shitposting
Both of those
again?
things.
I think the
Are you
first
sure?
one is
I'm
more
almost positive
interesting to me
3 is
anyway
the
because
Western.
it's not exactly a horror film. It's like more of like kind of the fantasy stuff that was coming out around
Oh, The
then.
Thing? Yeah.
I would also
Poltergeist for
put
sure.
on B tier. It's not on here, but I would put on a solid B tier for overall consistency until the last couple. Paranormal Activity.
Sure.
So
Oh,
many
yeah,
good
that-
ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
where would you put?
Fun to watch.
I didn't even like the first one.
Fun to
Oh,
watch. Yeah.
Where'd you put Blair Witch?
the first one is a legit 10.
The first one is a legit
Yeah.
10. I
Legitimate.
love Blair Witch.
Yeah.
C
Ever
probably
since
now.
then,
Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't seen the sequels, but Blair Witch 1 is
Oh
very
gosh,
good.
the most recent
The
one.
most
is
recent one is
so
not
bad.
Yeah.
Adam Wingard too, dude.
Wanted it
He's
to be
really
good.
I thought he would do better.
You know what? The end of Blair Witch 1, seeing that, is like some of the most afraid I've ever been.
Pop
watching
culture
horror.
moment, dude.
Yeah, it like really fucked me up, man.
Paranormal Activity, I feel like, is the quintessential. You have to be there in the theater at the time of release.
Yeah.
It has no shelf life. It is a theater experience
crowd.
with the
Like,
crowd.
at the moment,
It
yeah.
is it was like an event. They really were.
Oh, Stephen King movies would be fun to do
Oh,
that.
Oh, that'd be so
Oh, that's
fun.
a good
Yeah.
I mean, The Shining is
you know
one of the best movies I've
I
ever
think
seen.
I want to believe people didn't submit those in those series because they're gonna have us rank those
God, The
someday.
Shining is the I was transfixed by The Shining, dude.
Yeah, Shining. Yeah.
Every Stanley
All
Kubrick
right.
movie is
Yeah,
better
I mean,
than
yeah.
every other movie.
Yeah, it is. That is a fact.
So you're like scheduled to watch The Exorcist? It's like gonna happen? At some-
Yeah. That's all I've been
Enjoy.
doing is watching horror movies.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
All right, we got maybe time for. I have 2 more. We'll see if we have
Someone
time for
time
both
out
of them.
Linkensky there.
Yeah.
That's
this
just factually wrong. I'm sorry. I know
No,
we all
but like for real, again, like I love your love of
Conjuring.
his horror movie. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I want to see those movies. We should watch them together. Is what we should do. Like,
Honestly.
No, I need you to watch Malignant
surprised you don't
alone
like it. I know.
and get steaming mad about it. I want that so bad.
it's like I'll record me and then just cut it down to my angriest moments,
Yes.
and you'll have to guess which scenes I'm watching.
Oh no, I'll know.
You'll know. I can't wait.
Yeah, dude.
You've been a bad boy.
This comes from Harrison.
Harris.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
yes.
You said maybe we have time for one more.
God.
Yes. Yes.
Dragon Ball villain.
I'm so excited about this.
Though there's some super in here, so.
Yeah,
I brought this one
fill
up.
those ones in.
I mentioned this specifically in Slack. I was like, please.
Can we make a Frieza
I'm gonna go get a snack. I'm gonna go get a
tier?
snack.
Can we have a tier
I'm
about
too
like
interested
the
in
Frieza tier?
serving.
I mean, Frieza's my favorite. That gets
Yeah, I
my,
think
that gets my
Frieza's
top
like
vote.
the best villain.
Culmination.
I do think.
Can't let him go though.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't let him
exactly.
go,
I think
which
Super kind
a
of fucked up
problem.
Frieza.
Ouch.
but,
Okay, I'm not gonna watch it then. Shit.
Yeah.
But
Shit.
still,
Yeah, no, they
regardless of that
definitely
though,
overused Frieza.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
we have-
regardless, I
Not
still
gonna
think he's
do
one
it.
of the best villains in the series. Hit?
It's just cool, but
Yeah,
like he's not like a best villain
Yeah.
to me.
He's whatever.
Yeah, he's whatever.
He's whatever.
He's cool.
What was this guy's name again?
Yeah, he's barely a villain.
Deborah.
Deborah.
Yeah, Deborah.
That's right.
It's
He's
so
like-
filler.
Yeah,
Deborah's
he's-
filler.
yeah,
as
he's
shit.
like barely-
Yeah, like D or
I
F.
just remember he spits on people and they
Yeah.
turn to stone.
Yeah.
D or F, dude. He's pretty whatever.
See.
Dude, these
I
Majin
think D's
Buu guys.
These are F.
These are
Yeah, like who cares? Android, what is this?
This guy freaked the
19?
shit out of me.
Oh,
dude.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
it
this is Android 19.
Yeah.
Or B.
I actually like the androids during this period a lot when they were like still kind of weird and terrifying.
Vegeta fighting him is so top tier.
It is pretty
Yeah,
top
it is.
tier.
It's good.
I think it's
I don't
a
know how
B.
good. Yeah, I don't know how good 19 is on his own.
Well, because
but-
the other ones are like more anti-hero or whatever. They're like good guys now. He's a straight
Now
up
they are.
villain.
Well, because he's dead.
So yeah,
Bad or
maniacal freak
nipple?
show. He's relentless. He gives me nightmares.
19.
Yeah,
He's a
his
weirdo.
laugh.
Sure, you can put him on B.
He's so good.
All right.
All right.
So
what is
good.
this?
Goku
Goku
Black.
Black?
Goku
Big
Black.
fan.
Goku
Big
Black.
fan.
Goku Black is whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. Just like
Dude, why? I'm gonna skip Super. What the hell?
Well, there is one character on this list that I would fight for from Super that I like a lot. But
This is for the
Dodoria.
Dory, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Dodora or Dodoria. Yeah.
I mean,
it's a henchman. Like,
yeah, he's,
But
yeah.
really good rivalry again with Vegeta. They have history. They
Yes.
go back.
Yes.
same thing with Zarbon though.
Yes.
Raccoon.
Raccoon.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Who is this again?
That's just some Majin Buu idiot. He like got owned, I remember. Fast. Okay, Majin Buu.
This is this is the.
Oh, there's the different
This is the
Boos.
second most powerful version, right?
I like
Yes.
this one the most.
I think so. Yes.
Because like the kid versions is
Kid's the most powerful.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of love for the Majin Buu area of
Well, it's just
BBC,
so long,
but
dude.
something that I do think Majin Buu has a great
There's a
design.
Super Boost.
And I love that he's just this like evil for evil's sake chaotic
Yeah, he's-
force. I do kind of like that. I think he's better than a lot of this other filler that we've talked about.
Yes, sure.
His other two form, like I think everything, but his OG form is kind of like the worst. I think his OG form is the most interesting to me.
I think
Because he's so like childlike.
He's very
and-
childlike,
Yeah,
but
he
he's
likes
a
the
good guy
food,
now.
and it's
Yeah.
like he likes
I like the-
animals,
yeah,
and he
he's-
gets that's
he's
what
cool.
triggers him is they
dog.
kill the dog. So
Oh
it's
my
like
God, the John Wick moment.
yeah, a John Wick moment. I don't know. This is me.
Okay.
I feel like the other two
Well-
are just like whatever.
It's gonna be a lot of whatevers on this list.
like B.
I would put like the other whatever's at like C,
All right, just put
All
it.
right.
and then
It is hard for
Boo
me
at
to have
B,
Android
but-
19 over Boo, but it's fine. Whatever.
I think it has to do with expectations and
OG
your role in the
moves.
show.
Okay.
I think 19 is effective. He's so effective. He's short-lived, but it's so impactful and effective. I think Boo, being the final villain of your legendary show,
Oh, it's dragged out to shit.
It's
That's
dragged
for
out
sure.
to shit. It just
Dragged out
never.
to shit. You're not wrong
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Broly.
There's more
Super
pressure
Broly?
on Boo to be good, but I just don't think it.
Broly is iconic, and I like him.
Yeah, I like Broly.
He's not my favorite
No,
villain.
I think
I like him.
I have a hot take. I think Broly is the most overrated.
I think
Dragon
he's
Ball character
overrated. I agree.
there ever
I agree.
was.
He's overrated.
Let's see.
And even with that, I still like
What
him.
is it saying?
But yeah,
What was this guy's
Master
name?
Crane. It's his,
Master Crane,
right?
yeah.
Or what's his name?
It's like Cow Pie Pie's brother, right?
and it's also the rival of.
It's TN's like. It's
yeah.
like the rival of Master Roshi. His like.
Super
Gentle
Broly is really good.
Master.
Yeah. Did you see this?
I have not seen anything.
He's
super.
like this is
the Broly
I've seen
movie.
the Broly Z movies, which were whatever.
The Broly Super movie
Like a
is probably my
C.
favorite of the Super movies.
I have it
Yeah.
ever.
Sick.
Physical
Hey!
copy.
Okay,
All right,
Hubert, what's
all
your-
right, it's fine, it's
okay,
fine.
okay.
I'm gonna hold off until we
Oh,
get
here
to
we
the
go.
This
one.
is like Goku Black before Goku Black.
Yeah, I mean this is basically the same thing.
Yeah,
as
it's
Goku
like the same
Black.
person.
Yeah.
So you want C? Zabu. Was it Sabuza or whatever?
Yo, B tier here.
Oh,
Cow Pie
Beer-
Pie.
Cow Pie
Hey,
Pie!
Is this Fei Long's dad?
Kind of into it.
Cow Pie
Cow Pie was right,
Pie! Dude.
Nice.
What?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Is that Ultra Instinct Goku?
It's not a bad guy, is it?
Yeah, let's get
It's
whatever.
a Matsu.
I mean,
Dead Zone to me is the single best Dragon Ball movie ever made. Garlic Jr.
Garlic
like you were
Jr.
saying earlier, I love the classic motivation of hunting for immortality. This was at a time when that wasn't overused and overplayed. And his rivalry with Kami is super personal.
here's what I'll say: that Dragon Ball Z started going down this path where like the villains just. The only thing they could be is super powerful. They couldn't be like clever or conniving or like kind of like fun supervillains.
Yeah.
And I miss that.
Yeah.
Nappa, dude.
Dude,
S.
Nappa.
S tier.
Nappa is actually legit
S tier,
good.
please. Thank you. God, that's all I care about. Thank you, God. Yes.
Nappa and S.
One of the most
Job.
intense villains.
Wait, Garlic Jr. is C?
Garlic Jr. should be B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nappa single-handedly takes on the Z Fighters and kills multiple of them.
Yeah, but he kills like
He
So-
has a really good arc, and
Yeah.
he is essential to Vegeta's story.
Yes.
And the relationship that he has with Vegeta is so entertaining.
Dude.
It is.
Love it.
This is
I fucking love Nappa.
oh god, chat. Who is this again?
So good.
This is from Super, right?
I love it. Deal with it, chat. Nappa's S.
Don't let him get
S.
to you. Don't let him get to you.
S tier. It's not even close.
This is like I don't.
I don't know who
This
that
isn't
is.
in the show yet, though,
I don't know who
chat.
that
I don't
is.
think we can. Yeah, they're not in the show yet. I thought.
Cell?
I do not like Cell as much as Frieza, but I also
I
think
agree.
Cell is
I
one
think
of the
he's one of the best villains,
I
though.
think he is an S.
Yeah, I would say
Cell's
so.
I think
yeah.
Cell is an S.
I think so.
Chat changed my mind on Cell. I didn't like Perfect Cell, and then I was like, all right, I do.
Perfect Cell has a really good arc.
Yeah.
His arrogance is handled really, really well. Also, in Perfect Cell, creepy as fuck.
Yeah,
It's horror.
Suck it up.
It's
yeah,
horror.
He's legit
It's
horror.
so good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So good.
Tension.
TN.
Creep show.
Yeah.
He was.
Sucking him
At
up.
the time, it was like intimidating.
I
like
guess,
an OG,
yeah.
like an OG.
He's like hiding in the
Yeah,
shadows, just
for
like
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
yeah, OG Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
like this freakish bioweapon.
Maybe B. Actually, I put him as B. He was
Sure.
pretty good in the OG one. Oh
Sure.
god, here we go.
All right.
Jiren.
All right. All right.
The ultimate.
Jiren, in my opinion, that arc in Super is the best arc in Super.
Yeah.
I think Jiren is a good character. I don't think he even holds a candle to some of Dragon Ball's best, but he is a highlight in Super for sure. I like him
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
B you go.
There you go.
Sounds like B.
Yes.
Piccolo, dude.
Well,
S.
That's Dragon Ball Piccolo,
This
too.
is,
How
so
is Piccolo not S?
Piccolo's one of the coolest characters ever.
Dude, real talk. Like, antagonistic Piccolo is more
Yeah.
fun than regular.
Agreed.
That's Broly's dad.
Yeah.
oh, this is from.
The
I,
movie.
it's from the movie, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, whatever.
Whatever. I have no strong feelings.
What was this guy?
Dude, Kui is an F.
Yeah, Kui sucks.
Scrub.
Kui sucks.
Kui's an F.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
a
it.
great-
I mean, you know it, I know it. Yeah,
Easy
right
S.
next to.
yeah.
Yep.
God damn it, Vegeta is so
Vegeta,
good.
Dude, Vegeta.
Red Ribbon Army? The whole thing?
Hell yeah, dude. Like,
All of them?
B tier. Hell
Dude,
yeah.
OG. Yeah,
Red Ribbon is
dude, OG
sick.
is so. There's a lot wrong with it, but like, if you could cut all that out, it's like such a jolly show. The original.
Yeah.
Low stakes, just like goofy. Oh,
Bird?
God.
Birder?
I kind of.
Murder.
The Ginyu Force is hard to separate
Yeah.
individually
Yeah.
a lot. It's
Yeah.
It's a-
Too jokey for me.
Too jokey.
Yeah. Not in.
I
not
think
here
he's
for
one
that.
of the lesser jokey ones.
Yeah, he is. He is. That's why I like Goldo the most, because he's like super serious.
Yeah.
This is
Goldo's
like,
hardcore.
the poor. This is so
He's
sad.
also kind of annoying though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just gets blown up.
That's pretty funny though.
I don't know. Dude, Captain.
King Coldham conflicted on.
Yeah.
I
They're
like
just-
his presence,
I
but he gets
do.
owned.
He gets
The thing is,
owned so
Yeah,
hard.
the thing is that's the thing is like King Cole is a fake out. That's
Yeah.
that's the whole point of
Yeah,
him. Is you're
yeah.
like, holy shit, it's Frieza's father
Yeah.
going to be even stronger, and then it's just this amazing setup for Trunks.
Yeah.
So it's hard to like rank him in the same way that we rank the other villains.
Yeah.
You know what I liked about him is he didn't give a shit about Frieza.
Yeah.
Like, he died.
Zarbon
Yeah.
has grown on me a lot over the years. I think
Zarbon?
Zarbon is
Zarbon is-
really good.
Zarbon is one of the more prominent Ginyu Force
Yeah.
members.
And not in the Ginyu Force, right?
No.
Zarbon?
Or not in the, you're right,
One
not
of-
in the Ginyu
He's
Force.
just a
you're right.
henchman.
I'm
Just
sorry.
One of the tops.
Mixing it up.
A really good rival for Vegeta. One of
Mhm.
Vegeta's best rivals. And he beats Vegeta's ass that
first
first
time.
or the first time, yeah. So
Captain
sick.
Ginyu is the best part of the Ginyu Force. It's
So
very entertaining.
my most disliked trope in all of media, all
Switching
of
bodies?
media is body swapping. Like,
really like
I
the
got your
switching
body
in-
now.
I really like the switching, body switching in Dragon Ball Z. I thought it was funny.
And he comes
Yeah.
a frog
I really love
forever.
Majin Buu just sitting by himself in A, like, eh.
I mean, I don't feel that strongly about it. If you want to put it at C, I don't care. But
Yeah.
I like
know.
Captain Ginyu.
Cause it's just like you have Goku's body, like they're gonna get it back.
Well,
like, you're just like
Here-
waiting.
Let
I
me
don't
let me
know.
make a case for Captain Ginyu beyond just the body swapping.
Yeah.
Captain Ginyu thinks so aggressively that he's the absolute shit,
He does.
and like 99% of the villains in Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
it's like just them talking and like going through the motions. But then
Yeah.
like they actually have a long drawn out battle. Captain Ginyu gets owned in the most like hilarious
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
and it doesn't really change his perspective on how strong he is. I
Sure.
think he's comedic relief,
Sure,
but I
yeah.
like him.
Okay.
Jace. This guy had like an
I
Australian
think-
accent.
whatever.
I think the same with the other Ginyus.
Yeah, he's whatever. That's not possible.
All right.
16?
This is
I
another,
love 16. He's not.
It's another anti-hero thing. It's
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that would make him a
He's
bad
not
villain.
really a
Yeah.
villain.
That makes him a
Yeah.
bad villain then.
A lot of these characters have become like not villains
Yeah.
on this list.
But I would say Android 16, even more than most, I feel like has such a short.
I mean,
Yeah.
putting him at F doesn't say he's a bad
I like
character, it just says he's a bad
birds.
villain.
yeah.
I do like 16. I think he's a cool dude. But.
Kami, when he was
Oh, back in the day?
back when he was like split still as like
Yeah.
this is OG before they merged.
Yeah, I remember this.
I mean, it's not. It's like the step down. Like it's. Oh, King Piccolo. Sorry, King Piccolo. OG.
Yeah,
King
this
Piccolo.
is the OG Piccolo.
Yeah, we got it backwards actually.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
I liked Piccolo. I remember
Let's
liking
put them all.
him.
Yeah.
Let's put them both fair.
King Piccolo.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Bobbity.
Trash.
F.
Majin Buu.
I
Dr.
like.
Zero, dude.
I like Dr. Zero. I like
Yeah, I like
Android
Dr. Zero
21
too.
a lot. I like him more than Android 19 personally.
I think B at least.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah,
He made it all happen.
for sure.
He caused so much pain
it's
and
so
misery.
tight. It's so tight.
And he does not give a fuck.
It's one of my favorite storylines.
And he has more agency than a lot of them.
Yeah. Maybe A, honestly.
Yeah, he's pretty
It's
good.
very like,
He's pretty good.
yeah, dude. I love that storyline. Putting your fucking like
All
consciousness in
17.
robots, dude, shit.
So 17 and 18 are like, you have to.
Another
Wait,
weird
back
one.
is
Swapping bodies bad. Putting yourself into a robot good.
Yes. Absolutely. Because he's locked into that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
at that point. He can't just like keep swapping around. I don't know.
Man, Android 17 and Android 18 are such 90s cool characters. And I do love them, and they have such a great attitude that they back up very, very, very well.
Yeah.
They're super fun. They're super entertaining. I like them a lot. It's kind of hard now to think about them as villains because they're super not villains now. But
Yeah.
At the time, I think they were really good villains when they were, though.
yeah. They do the snotty teenage thing well.
They just kick off Dr. Giro's head.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
I love
There we
Raditz.
go.
Yeah, Raditz is great.
I actually
Raditz
think
is great.
Raditz is S tier.
I agree. Yes.
I actually think Dragon Ball Z would be better if they had more arcs that were as focused
Yep.
as Raditz's arc.
I love Raditz.
It's the perfect length.
Small scale.
It had Like
villain. Good
Raditz
villain.
is so sick
He's-
that the only way they can defeat them
Yeah.
is if Goku kills himself.
Sacrifice.
It's the only way that they can beat him.
So tight.
Yeah, Raditz is awesome.
Peel-off gang. I love the peel-off gang. They're comedic relief big
They're
time,
lovable.
but I love them. I love the peel-off gang.
I think I might have been mixing up Pilaf and Garlic.
Yeah.
They look very similar. Yonko would be. That's the other Boo. That's like the weird Boo.
Yeah.
Forget.
Like, no one even remembers that Boo. Is that the second Boo?
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Nobody
dude.
remember you, Boo.
That's like the second. There's like 4 Boos, man. It's
Yeah.
too much.
I like
Who's man?
Beerus.
I love Beerus.
Yeah.
The thing is like I would argue that Beerus is like not a villain at all. Even it's so weird. I love Beerus. He's one of the best additions in Super. He's just so fun. His arrogance is great. He perfectly fits the Dragon Ball vibe.
I do
But
like
he's
Beerus,
honestly like
but he's,
pretty
like,
chill.
Yeah.
It's hard, yeah.
Kind of, yeah. I wish there was Cooler on here.
Mm.
Cooler.
Oh, gosh.
Revenge of Cooler is my
Cooler.
favorite Dragon Ball movie.
Love
so
Cooler.
awesome.
Yeah, where's Cooler at?
They don't have a lot of movie guys on here.
The only thing that I remember about a Cooler movie is they like really loudly played Disturbed in the dub version.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the thing back then. And like, there's some other bands. I forgot their Deftones was in like one of them.
Well, they were there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird.
Sick. Well,
I
Dragon
love that. Thank you.
Just troll. Don't know.
Jones, I can't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
Oh, I was excited. No, I
What's
check Slack, man. Check the receipts.
Okay.
Earlier, I was like, please do Dragon Ball villains. I'm gonna have a blast. I got snacks for this.
Yo, Frieza, Vegeta, Nappa, Cell, and Raditz S tier as it should be. Just like that early Z arc of villains, dude. So good.
Man, this list really proves the point, though, that like the highest highs are so good, but
Yeah.
goddamn, is there just a lot of filler bullshit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, B tier is the biggest tier. So.
Someday we'll get the Naruto list. Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
surprised that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Suggestions
that
to
would be-
$50. Patreon.com/easy.
That's the thing. It's like
Really
for
good
me,
villains.
Dragon
Well,
Ball
Hero's
had like
been
a
out,
few
so people might
iconic
have been-
villains and a bunch of, as
sure.
Ben said, a bunch of filler. Whereas Naruto is like
Every villain is so
legendary
good.
encounters,
So
like so
good.
many legendary encounters. It's like they launched Dragon Ball like, okay, we gotta make really good villains for every like arc.
Every
Yeah,
villain is
I
so
mean,
good.
Chat, when we put Frieza at S, we're saying Frieza Saga Frieza.
Yeah.
Super Frieza sucks. Gold Frieza sucks
Oh, I
ass.
forgot about.
Yeah, because it's bad. Frieza in
Whoa, Dragon
Super
Ball's
is
wild.
terrible. Oh,
I
it
don't
pisses me
want to look
off,
at this
dude.
list anymore.
We do not have time to do this last list, unfortunately.
Well, what is it though?
Fictional dogs.
Yeah, there's too
Dude,
many.
Amaterasu and Akamaru?
Too many.
Let's go.
Gromit.
I'm a trusting that dog.
It's a wolf, yeah.
Scooby is
It's a
S
wolf.
tier though.
Amaterasu.
Scooby's end with that note.
I'm not clapping for that.
Scooby?
No, he's Amaterasu. Who's not a dog. I'm not clapping for that.
Would you put Scooby at S?
Sure.
Okay.
Frieza Saga is too long, and you know it. Even if it is too long, it's still awesome. Like.
If it was the finale like originally intended,
Yeah.
its length would not even be an issue.
Yeah.
Like
even,
if that ended at all,
even acknowledging that it's too
Yeah.
long, it's
Yeah.
still good.
yeah.
Because Scooby gets scared, man, but he goes back in.
Hell yeah.
He gets back in the van. Gets back in the house.
Scooby
Get
Snacks,
back
man.
on the horse.
I shudder to think how many mysteries would be out there without Scooby-Doo. It'd be a lot of mysteries. Hi, where's the allies?
That's fun.
Let's hear me. Thank you, Damiani.
Michael Damiani, in the planning phase, the posting phase, the XSplit phase, the actual tier placement phase, if you saw that mouse kind of just hang between the different lines, that's Damiani just piecing it out together in his mind. But if you want to be a part of this, $15 is our tier. Above that, or at that, on patreon.com/easyallies, put you on the suggestion squad for not just Tiermaker, but other things. We do this once a month.
Sometimes Huber's here.
Sometimes.
Did you
Super
see
rare.
the trailer for the new Dragon Ball Super movie?
No.
It's heartbreaking.
Heartbreakingly
It's
good or
3D animation, isn't it?
Well,
Yes.
didn't Broly had that too, didn't it? Or is it all 3D? Though?
It's like superhero or
The
something.
whole trailer is 3D.
It's not like a
Fuck.
yeah
I hated
superhero,
that.
whatever hell
Yeah,
it's called.
no, it- I was just sad. It just made me sad.
Great note to end on.
So if you want to be part of the November tier maker, you go to patreon.com/easyallies at that tier. Let us know what things you want us to pick. And we stream a bunch. We're going to be streaming in an hour to group stream. We're going to be playing more Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Because there's a lot more
Monkey
mini
Ball's
games
so
you got to play.
Monkey bowling, monkey
You got to
golf.
go back to that gliding thing because half the time I played it last week, I didn't know what I was doing. And we'll have a grand old time. So we'll be right back. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you for being patrons. And again, thanks, Damiani.